Medical units stand by. 30 seconds to contact. 20 seconds. 15. 10. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
We got him. Let's go.
Welcome, art aficionados and comic book connoisseurs, to another episode of Proof of Comics. I'm joined tonight again by our guest host who was on a break last week, but is here tonight.
A man that I call Bob.
Also, tonight, we're joined by Frequency Studios, or I should say Wrangler from...
Hello. How do you do, fellow kids?
What?
That's how I feel sometimes, but a whole lot of hola. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
All right.
Always.
I had to fill in for Billy last week, which was very difficult since I can't reach those clip buttons.
Yeah, I was going to give you admin power tonight, but Billy's Bobsack is back.
Yeah, you can only give it to one at a time, I think.
There's a limit to 2 people on here.
Yeah, because I think I tried to give I think I was Otter. I tried to give it to one time, and it said I would have to remove Billy first. I'm like, what?
No, that's just a safeguard because you don't want to give otters too much power.
You know what? You got a point there. However, speaking of video clips, your opening sequence, I heard some good news today. Looks like Robert Rodriguez is really looking and pushing to do Alita Battle Angel Part 2.
Are you kidding me?
No.
That would be
all hell is going to break loose, and you're going to need a Bitcoin.
That is cool. That is cool. I really loved the first one.
I did too.
I mean, yeah, part of the intro, of course. It's one of my favorites. I love the comic. The manga, we should say. Oh my God, I'm a weeb now. Read that a long time
Oh,
ago.
I'm not one of the cool kids. I've never read the manga.
Oh, it's just like it's butter. It's like butter. You just read through it, and it's a page turner. It's a lot of fun. It's
Surprised
so
you didn't
dynamic.
call it Japanimation.
It's so dynamic. But it's not animation. It's the comic book format.
Doesn't it have an animated movie?
If it did, I did. That's not the one I actually read it.
I wasn't aware of that.
Let me look up.
Might be.
Again, I didn't even know Alita existed until the movie came out. That's when I first found out about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's super successful manga, I would imagine. Like if it made its way down here to America.
America.
Yeah, it did have an animated series, by the way.
That is
It's a
pretty
TV
cool.
miniseries.
That's freaking cool. Is it any good? Do you know?
I don't know. I just looked it up. It's a real thing.
Got to check it out now.
It's a 1993 TV miniseries.
Oh, they were good back then, even though they were. It's probably not as advanced. It's probably like.
But
more
it's
beautiful.
probably far more untainted.
Yes. Purity. We got Wrangler in the chat as well as on the panel. You're double dipping. That's okay. Lines are wide open tonight.
I am everywhere.
Yeah. Omerglitch is on the way. I'm going to be talking to him about his project. He's working on a character called Glitch. And he's been doing a lot of live streaming as well, like with Tank Ferret, who we've had on last week. Tank's been on a killing spree with his art lately. I was on his stream today, and he drew like the most wicked. Check out my X post on that, or repost that he did. Really beautiful art piece. Is it Lady Death? I'm not sure. It's got kind of that gothic vibe. I'm not
Don't
sure.
worry, I'll convince him to draw Muhammad again next time.
I'm talking about for Tank. You think? We'll see. We'll see. We already had one guest. Tried to get Bosch on.
Let's do it.
We'll have to get Bosch on one day. He's gonna draw Muhammad. He's got whole books on drawing Muhammad down there.
Gonna have a big red X on your back, Frederic.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to move and get find a bunker before we start doing that. Because Canada's going down there. Oh, dude, look at that tank! I don't know if you're out there, but dude, that looks freaking good. So this is going to be the cover for a feminist magazine, I believe. It's a new phase of feminism. I'm kidding, of course.
Oh, you have to pull up the meme you posted in Discord.
I don't know which meme you're talking. Oh, the Supergirl one.
Yeah, super feminism.
Can I pull that up? I can't do it in fucking Firefox. Yeah.
Oh my God, Frederic.
No.
Boomering it already.
No, it's StreamYard. The option is just not available.
Go to Windows instead of actual things.
No, the option is grayed out on my end.
no.
So
You pull it up.
I used to do this on Chrome, and Chrome now kills the volume. I have no sound on Chrome now. They must have done an update or some shit. But yeah, you can pull it up. There we go. Super feminist is trapped by her one weakness: accountability.
There you go. You got to redraw this, but make it super sexist, like super sexist, Frederic. That's what you should do.
Give her a Superman version of the Leia bikini.
What makes you think I could draw a super sexist woman there, Billy Bob?
Because we know you can.
Because we're dudes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah, we know you can. Oh, be right back.
Yeah, I've got to finish that Dyna piece I've been working on, but it's not for streaming, that one. So we'll keep it under wraps until it's done.
Yeah, you can't show it on stream until you draw the clothes on her, right?
No, I think it's more the client.
Also, who won your election, by the way? That was happening yesterday.
No
wasn't
one won. We all lost.
it? Oh, did y'all get the fucking super liberal fuck?
Yes.
What a shock! What a shock, Canada.
Yeah, right? It's super shocking. You could tell by the polls. It's his main platform is fuck Donald Trump, so that's enough to get you elected. He's not even from our country. I don't know if you knew this, but he's from England, right? He's been spent the last.
Y'all don't
2
have
years
any
there.
laws actually preventing fucking.
Yes, we
foreigners.
do, and this is how well they're working right now.
Wow. You know, I'm honestly not shocked. Goodbye, Canada.
Yeah, I'm not shocked
We curb
either, and I
stomp you.
think this is probably for the best because it's going to be a swifter ride downhill, and Trump can prop us up and annex us as was foretold in Fallout 1.
Frederic, quick, move here to the U.S. Bring all the poutine with you.
Well, poutine requires fresh cheese every day, Wrangler. You need to get a source of cheese curds.
You can get a source
Done.
of cheese. Just letting you know, we got dairy farms everywhere.
Exactly. So you don't really need me.
Have you ever
but,
been to Vermont? The cows outnumber the people in population.
I drive through Vermont all the time. There's free coffee when you drive through Vermont. Like
And
you just
AOC always cries a little tear because of all the cow farts that are destroying our world.
it's so sad. Here's my
You
message
mean allowing
to
the plants to breathe?
here's my message to AOC and all politicians right now.
Did you know? The word politics comes from poly meaning many and ticks meaning blood-sucking parasite.
Alright, back to the goon drawing. Let's get back to it. Let's look at it some more.
The goon drawing.
Yeah.
They're
Come
text
on, zoom
boosted.
in on her tits and everything.
Oh,
Come on.
because this is Wrangler screen. Yeah.
Yeah, Wrangler. Stop acting like you're not a pervert. Come on.
Stop pretending.
Yeah, stop pretending, man.
Oh, I
We
am.
all know where you're
I
zooming
am.
in
I'm
on.
trying very hard not to be.
The only thing missing in this piece, Tank,
Oh my god, it killed him!
killed him. It would
I
destroy
think
his
it killed
computer.
him!
Wrangler,
Oh my god!
you just rage quit.
Oh my
We
god.
lost you, man. Wait.
There we go.
Okay, I thought we lost you as well.
No.
They're being taken down one at a time. Oops, you. Okay, I'll let you bring him in.
They killed the titties! No!
No,
Hold
that
up,
was
quick!
me.
Hold up! Hold up!
Remember what you did earlier, Frederic? I just did it.
Self on. Yeah, we're getting old, Wrangler. Just hitting that X
Hold
button.
Frequency. You gotta draw fungus.
So Mignola sticks Hellboy in front of the window for a nice bit of negative space. He leaves out some colored lines to hint at the shape of a window, adds some very interesting background details, and covered everything else in black. This is, of course, not the only way to draw focus to the stage.
You have to draw fungus, okay?
It's the most important thing. That's why we remind ourselves every week. Draw focus to the stage.
Alright, Frederic, you're our artist here. What's the focus on this drawing?
Well, focus is right here, right? It's the... Oh, you can't see it because we're on Wrangler's...
Oh my god, Grandpa, here you go.
Oh, I got it now. I got it. I know how the young kids do it now. See,
What happened to the titties? Frequency.
Oh, I thought we were switching.
Oh my god! What the fuck is going on, Grandpa? Jesus!
this is the apocalypse. Okay. here we
Oh my
go.
god, I'm gone for 1 fucking week, guys. One
This-
fucking week.
Is the focus to the stage, you see?
Yeah, but we're asking about this fuckus.
Whew, that's quite a perspective. And he's using a lot of like experimental techniques. Like if you look at the, well, I doubt you would, but if you if you look at the peripheral edges of the drawings, you can see
Yes,
some
'cause that's
unique
what's drawing my
inking
focus,
techniques.
Frederic. That's what's drawing my focus.
You pervert.
I'm not the one who drew this. He even
Negative
drew the
space.
blade to allow the the crotch area to still be in focus.
What I want to know is, how tall is the cameraman?
The cameraman's on his knees looking up at her. What are you talking
The
about?
cameraman's
That is
just been beheaded and his head is rolling around on the floor.
No.
That's clearly the point of view here.
What? His head fell perfectly on the ground looking up?
That's it. You got it.
And then, hello, wavy. Oh, what happened? Just still focus on me now. Focus on me. We're still streaming here, okay? The physics can sometimes break as I'm doing these demos, but never mind that. Next pose, Superman pose. Guys, eyes on me. You can still move your fingers. Oh wow, the boobas have. Oh, okay, well, that would make sense because the boobs have its own physics capsule, so, just try not to get distracted.
That's right. Don't get distracted by anything else in this drawing right here.
Bungee boobs.
Focus on the stage.
Who else? Who's coming on?
So Omerglitch, the one that's in the chat, I think he's trying to find a
Man,
way
you
to.
got like one hell of a thing to beat. You know, just saying it.
He's locked inside the chat. I'm having some mic and sound issues. I have to restart. Sorry, bud. No worries.
Alright,
Man.
what is
I
he
had
drawing
that last
for us?
night.
What is he
StreamYard has
drawing
been
for
funky
us?
lately.
What'd you say, Wrangler?
I said I had the same issues last night. StreamYard has been kind of odd lately.
Yeah, he's been experimenting with OBS on his stream. I've thought about exploring other avenues too, because StreamYards is way expensive for what it's worth. And
For
it
what?
keeps adding bugs like every freaking update now.
Yeah, they also overcharge. Like I'm never paying for it. I never will.
I thought it was somewhat manageable when I first got it.
Well, when he first got it, it was like $25, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was decent and it was working well.
Then all of a
Now-
sudden it was almost double. It's now 45.
Yep. And now it's a glitchy all over. So
And it's always been a little glitchy. Let's be honest.
It has, especially in audio.
But,
and shit.
But I was thinking, I'm going to write it out. I mean, I like being able to display the logo on the side and have extra people on at once. I would just write this out a bit, because I know I got all my settings and everything. I don't want to go to a different user interface.
clip collection as well. Yeah.
Perhaps shortly they're going to add some things to it to justify the price increase. So far, I've seen
I mean,
nothing.
at this price, they better start supplying the hookers and blow. To be honest.
They better give us like a whole library of B-rolls.
I don't think I want anybody else's B-rolls. I like finding my own clips.
Just all the little generic.
Oh yeah, this is a clip we haven't played in a while. I'm gonna play it anyways, because fuck it, why not? Yeah, we haven't played that one in a long time.
I dream of her every night. Never goes long enough,
Well, you can never last long enough. 10 seconds too short for you.
On her, you bet. It's like this one.
Hold up.
That's
We gotta
jiggle
play
physics
that
done
at
right.
a very opportune time. Gotta abuse it.
You don't abuse it.
Oh, you gotta play it when the guest is actually
This is
on
the
here.
first time I'm ever clipped block.
Listen, you gotta play it when the guest is on here so we can get his reaction to our degeneracy,
Let's face it, sometimes if we had our way and we could get away with it, the show would be a 2-hour loop of that.
Right?
I mean, I can go further with that.
All right, we'll hold out. We'll hold out.
Actually, we need to look up and see if she's got any more. To be honest.
Any other songs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
It seems
James...
like we, for some reason, do not get copyright stricken on that at all.
No, well, it's a really old one. It's probably not in distribution. It's probably not a high target clip.
Sabrina, what's her last name?
I have no idea. Type in Sabrina boys, boys, boys.
Yeah, you could usually find her name through that.
And FBI, open it.
Safe search off.
Sabrina Carpenter?
No.
No, I think she's Italian.
Sabrina Singer. Put that in. Well, fuck, I know that's. I really don't want to put boys, boys, boys. Fucking search results.
Type in Sabrina Italian singer.
Alright, found her. Sabrina Salerno?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Salerno?
That sounds
Salerno.
She's got an Instagram.
Salerno.
Apparently, she's got an Instagram too.
Alright,
Well, hopefully James will show up in a little bit. He's our Sabrina expert.
Yeah, he actually looked up. That's how we know in that clip that it's all like fucking 12-year-old boys.
Yeah, James did the deep dive, so we didn't have to dirty up our web history there.
So.
Hey, you know what? It wasn't. At least it wasn't a big shemale. What are those things called? Tieflings.
Oh Lord, no! We're talking.
No Dragon Age crap.
This has got to be the '80s.
Still
right?
too young, but at least they weren't being fed that kind of garbage then.
It was a more innocent time.
Oh my God! I found one with her in a white, kind of tank top with her tits fucking flapping, man.
Pixar didn't happen.
Holy fucking shit, brother! All right, hold up. We might have some new clips coming. Holy fuck! Here, let me get on YouTube on the computer. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I'm gonna have it on mute, but I'm just gonna share the one part if I can.
Can't wait.
Wow. We got a new clip, boys. I mean, we're gonna clip part of this now.
You're gonna have to send me the link.
No, dirty bitch. We're gonna do this. We're not sharing the whole thing.
He says out of breath.
Who?
Me.
Yeah.
I'm a First Amendment absolutist. I believe in only two things completely: the First Amendment and boobs. Once they...
That's right. All right, let me.
Oh, this is recent.
No, this is a 1988 is recent, Frederic.
Oh, well, it looked more recent somehow. Okay. This
Hold
is
up.
old school. This is the same. Summertime Love. That's the friendly, search result friendly.
Look, we got our new clip part.
Oh, that's brilliant. Send me that link in the DM me that immediately. Stop whatever you're doing.
Yeah, you can make all. Listen, we can make multiple clips of this. Look.
Hail, Christina, and welcome to our degeneracy.
Don't worry, Christina. We're just finding new Sabrina clips.
This is culture. Culture.
That's
I
right.
meant to say culture, not degeneracy. They're hard to.
I mean, we're definitely degenerates right now. Let's not even lie. Okay.
This is culture. Oh, you did.
But,
you brought it up at the same time.
Listen.
Where is
I
it?
just thought
we
maybe since we play Sabrina every fucking show, maybe we get a couple more clips, you know?
Yeah, mix it up a little bit. I'm gonna keep the original though. That one's gotta be tightly
We're not
locked.
deleting the original. We're not going to stop playing the original every show, but we're going to have a couple extra.
We're gonna wear it out as if it was a VHS tape. Okay, excellent.
See, Christina's in the know. She likes boobs as well. I think everyone likes boobs. Unlike, well, maybe not gay people. There might be like a small fraction of gay
Oh,
dudes.
even gay people like boobs.
Yeah, but I think there's like a small fraction that don't, you know? It's always a small fraction.
You think, but you have no proof.
Well, I mean, you have no proof to the contrary.
Everyone loves boobs from the day they're born.
Alright. Let's get back to your drawing, Frederic.
Yes. There's no boobs in this one. Well, I mean, there's a little bit of side boob if you look closely.
Holy fuck.
Got to do the shadows now. Oh, I gotta add some little hinges. I wouldn't want my door to be unhinged. That would make everything fall apart. There we go.
But this has actually been a good week. I've been playing the living hell out of the Oblivion remaster when it came out.
Yes, the Ugly People game, right?
Oh, you mean the character creator?
Yes.
Well, you know.
Actually,
oh, well. Do I need to show my character off on stream?
I think you do. It's a horrifying sight. If I can't sleep at night, neither should anyone else.
Should I show it with the helmet or without the helmet?
I start without, and then we could show it with.
Here it is. Oh my god. Yeah, this has been a full playthrough with this character, and every time I fucking go into third person, I forget.
We're not seeing it yet.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I pulled it up. Hold up. There we go. We have Dumbo the ape.
Dear Lord. That's got to be a hate crime. At least in Canada.
Here's Dumbo, yeah. And you'd think a helmet would make it look better. But not really, it just makes it worse.
That is not better.
Oh, hold up. I do have the
on,
one with the other helmet I had on.
Our guest has arrived here.
I think it was the worst one.
Oh, I gotta change the setup. Here we go. Welcome, Omerglitch, to the show again.
Hello, everyone.
How
Don't forget to like, share, follow, and subscribe.
Hold up. Let me make our guest look at my character again.
Oh man, that is hideous. I've been watching. Play the boob chick.
He's like, I'm here. You can play the boob chick now.
So I have another computer that I've been trying to watch, but my main computer that it streamed from, I had to restart it because I guess the RAM got all bogged up from OBS earlier, so wasn't recognizing my mic, my headphones.
Yeah, you've been doing a lot of tests because Omerglitch, I don't know if you know this, does a hell of a lot of art streams. You are on, like, you've been filling in for Rex, who has a stream. You've been on Tank's stream, which is where I met you.
Yeah. Yeah, fun. I try to get everywhere. I'm a little bit of a social butterfly, if you will, on streaming. If anybody will let me on, I will jump on and pump up the chat and pump up everybody else.
Omar, you gotta answer us. What is drawn to the fuckus on this image? Where's your fuckus at?
My focus is right there on the hoo-ha, right there into the hoo-ha. And the bottom of the tiggle bitties.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, can we just, like, that's all I see. I have like this tunnel vision, and all I see is just that little box right there. Just the little box. You know?
To be fair, he actually did leave it in with the what is it called on the sword? The little
hilt?
axe things he has on the actual. Yeah, but it's the guard.
The guard, yeah.
Yeah.
The hilt?
No. The guard on the hilt.
The guard, which is also a set of blades as well.
Yeah. That's just really drawing your fuckus to an area, you know? Just saying.
I like the way you say focus.
Yes. Did you catch the clip earlier?
Do I have to play the clip for
Yes,
context?
you have to play it.
All right. Have you seen this, Omar? I played it earlier. I don't know if you heard it.
Oh, I briefly saw it.
All right. Let me play it again in full context.
So Mignola sticks Hellboy in front of the window for a nice bit of negative space. He leaves out some colored lines to hint at the shape of a window, adds some very interesting background details, and covered everything else in black. This is, of course, not the only way to draw focus to the stage.
You always must draw fuckus to the stage.
We're all about art tips on this channel.
You know, I follow her on YouTube, and I love her French accent. But
You actually know her?
No, I don't know her. But
No. I mean, know her, who she is.
Yeah. I remember watching her very.
Can you actually tell us kind of more about her because
I-
I don't think Frederic or us know. I think Frederic found randomly found that clip, but if you actually know her, then
Yeah, I
hey.
found the clip. I saved it, but I don't think I kept dibs on the.
I was subscribed to her channel. I don't remember the name of it, but I found her because she was doing like she was doing reviews of like European comics and talking about breaking down comic book art and stuff like that. So,
What's up, Otter?
and it's always nice hearing a woman try to explain something to me.
And welcome, Lord Otter.
I feel so welcomed. How's everybody doing tonight?
Hello, my lord.
Hello. How are you doing, Omerglitch? I hope I'm saying that name right.
Yeah, you're saying it right. I'm
Perfect.
great, bud. I'm great,
I didn't
bud.
screw it up this time.
If
You
I got
didn't
this
screw
right,
you didn't fuck us on this one.
Well, not yet, anyway.
so Omer is your name and Glitch is your character, correct?
Correct.
Can you tell us a little bit about your character? And
Sure. I'll show you. I'll even show you all the mini comic. Oh, the mini comic. Here you go. Glitch. It's an 8-page mini comic I made in, I believe it was 2009. And Glitch is a character who gets he gets whacked by God himself, literally in the chest, with this God orb that comes from the center of the universe called the God Star. That's basically where God hangs out, right? And he sends these 7 orbs of light throughout the universe, and Glitch gets hit by one of them, which ends up killing him, and then it's semi-sentient and realizes it killed a living being, and it fills in the hole that it made in his chest and brings him back to life and gives him this liquid metallic skin, and eventually will give him a mess of powers. But when he gets hit by it, he gets scooped up by a secret organization that then goes on to brainwash him initially and teach him how to become an assassin. Eventually he starts remembering who he is, and he decides to become a superhero, and he has no idea what the hell the orb thing is. I'm just explaining it to the viewers like beforehand. And then his first mission, he goes on and fights this Mexican drug cartel mafia guy, and his name is Fat Man Fuego. And then in this little 8-page story, he's fighting this rock alien called Fire Rock. I come up with stupid names and then cool names. I don't know.
they're not stupider than Disney. Like, don't worry about it. Disney has a space pilot called Geode who's just a rock. So you're miles.
Oh
ahead.
yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. So he just goes and beats him up because he's terrorizing the city. Of course, that's not the end of Fire Rock. Eventually, Fire Rock, he gets pummeled to a little pile of ash, but this ash is still alive. This rubble of rock is alive, and it's going to get attached to a guy who becomes the host for Fire Rock, and then they meld together, and he's going to come back to fight Glitch again one of these days. So that's kind of the whole premise of Glitch. Yeah.
Dope.
In a nutshell.
And are you working on continuity of this first mini comic?
Well, I have like 70 pages of the first initial story and part of the origin, and then I'm missing a couple of in-betweeners that I kind of need to tie everything in, and I have enough that I could put at least a 32-page to 48-page comic already in black and white that I could do of this. That doesn't include this 8-page story. But I've been kind of been taking my time because I'm trying to paint all the pages. As a matter of fact, if you want to see some pages, I could bust them out right now. You want to see some
them out? Whip it out.
Okay, give me a second.
We're all about the artwork on here.
Get out of my mind!
That was out of context, but I love that clip.
All right, sorry, I'm back.
I always did love that clip.
Oh man, and it's right after the little girl is.
Okay, so here's like here's the first 16 pages. Here's the cover, which is fully painted.
Oh, okay, so you're fully painted boards there.
Yeah, these are watercolor, and I paint on the back of the comic book boards. Oh, actually, this one was on the front, but normally I paint on the back sides of the boards, so I don't have the blue lines in the way.
Right.
I just paint on the back.
Oh, I love
and this is
silhouettes.
just a silhouette page, where the
silhouettes.
credits page for the credits.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And I actually have this image like fully rendered with the actual full character painted with a white, which is actually, I think it's the back of this right there. Yeah, so there's the actual artwork, and then I just took the silhouette.
Oh yeah, works really well. It's got that Frank Miller vibe, you know, the white
Exactly.
silhouette,
That was, and then here's page 1. He's jumping out of his ship. Of course, at this point, he doesn't know anything about himself.
Frederic, do let me know. I'm going to try out a new layout I'm going to be building in the background. Just let me know if it automatically switches to it while we're doing this.
Okay.
Mess up.
Oh, interesting. That looks cool. So you're doing the colors straight on the originals, dude. That.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen that in a long time. I mean, I don't think ever. The French do that, maybe.
Yeah, I want to. Well, because I like painting. I do a lot of watercolor stuff. I've done big paintings. I went to not art school, but university, and I studied art. I've got 2 degrees in art. Blah blah blah. But I'm a semi-retired art teacher, and I've been working on this comic since I was like 16. And so these initial pages here that I'm showing you, I drew when I was 16 years old, and then I on regular typing paper, and then I redrew them and upscaled them to 11 by 17, and I'm painting them. And for senses of nostalgia, I redrew it exactly the same as I drew it when I was 16. So the perspective is off. Like on this scene, this is a double page spread, and the perspective is way off in this room. But I thought it was so cool that I was able to do this when I was 16 years old that I left it because it meant so much to me as a kid. Now this page is a new page. I didn't draw this when I was 16. I added this page as a filler. And that's why you see a little more.
So it's just got red on this one. Is this a concept where you'll just see red, or is you just
No. So no. So what I do is I'll work on 2 or 3 pages at a time. So you see all the red here is done.
Yeah.
And then so I did all the red. So I'm trying to do all the red throughout the 3 or 4 pages. And then I just haven't finished painting this page. It's got a little tint of purple there, which is supposed to connect it to this page because it's got purple in the background. And these trees are yellow, but I need to add a little green into them. And this needs a little more work in rendering and coloring here. So
a lot of splotches of blood. I love on the other page, the hand with the knife. That's a really this one. Yeah, the one where it's throwing the knife. You got the one finger. That's a cool position. That's a.
Oh, thanks, man.
Really cool hand position.
Yeah.
Hands ain't
I appreciate
easy,
you.
man. Yeah.
So.
And you got a very cartoon panel just under it, like with the X in the eye and everything.
Oh yeah. This is fun, right? Because you can do this in comics that you can't do in any other real medium.
Yeah.
You can do it in film, but it would look ridiculous.
I've got a page where my character gets his head knocked on a wall, and you got stars running around his head. Which is a
awesome
kind of trope. But if it works, it works, man. I mean, it's a medium of comics.
Yeah. Well, look at these. These eyes are way off, right? Like this one's higher than this one. They look jacked. But I have such a nostalgic feeling for this old stuff that I'm gonna keep it. And I know it's messed up, and I could fix it, but I don't want to.
It's about the storytelling at the end.
Yeah.
If you got the feeling and the story flows, I think it'll work.
So this is a newer page, and this is mixed media. So this is this guy here. His name is Fat Man Fuego, and I used stamps, and these are actually cut out stencils that I glued onto the page, color pencil and crayon. I used one of those label makers, and it says he's evil, like the devil. And this I put here.
Damn, that is
Fuego
old
means
school.
fire in Spanish, and so there's going to be a big dialogue. And this is like, if you don't know Spanish, right? Like whatever, right? It's not.
I don't know Spanish, but I did know fuego.
Right.
And I think alto means stop because I drove around El Salvador last year.
Yeah. So this will have a kind of.
He drove around El Salvador, but he didn't get that chick's number. What a fucking fag.
Dude.
What a fag, Frederic. What a fag.
I'm gonna regret.
Is there a photo? Is there a photo?
There is a photo. She's like
it's a photo, and she wasn't bad, man.
Yeah,
he
she's
didn't
good
get
looking.
Her number.
I know. I mean,
Well,
I'm gonna go back to El Salvador.
We have to see the photo.
Damn it, Frederic. Why? Just why?
I don't know where the photo's at since it's not close at hand, but I'll find it and I'll post it on X.
I had to do my nod to Rob Liefeld, Mark Silvestri, and Jim Lee with my biotech characters. So they're awesome mafia suits disintegrate, and they're awesome. They get bulked up into super villains, right? And
so you're moving around, Billy Bob. If you were asking the interface stuff, this is cool.
Yeah,
this is a nice.
On this, so
you've got both art boards on. That's kind of cool. Good job, man.
And then this is my nod to Frank Miller when he discussed how he was working on Daredevil. There's a scene where he takes Kingpin and he has Kingpin light up a cigar. So this is my nod to Miller's Kingpin and Fat Man Fuego lighting up a cigarette and kind of throwing different ways of rendering the character to show that it's a comic, right? And it's something you can only do in a comic, where you can render the image or the main character in bizarre ways, and you can still kind of tell it's the same guy, and transforming his face into this disfigured monster of evilness.
Nice.
So I don't know. Without the explanation, people may not get it. But anyways, it's fun stuff that I'm putting in there that I liked. And of course, some of this mixed media stuff is a nod to David Mack, because he was a big influence, and I really like his watercolor stuff.
David Mack is a god, man. Kabuki. Yeah. I had Kabuki #1. I gotta get those back. Do you guys know David Mack? He drew a lot of Japanese style stuff, but American stories at the same time. Oh, so beautiful. Yeah. A lot of watercolor, a lot of mixed media.
That's why I do watercolor. Yep, mixed media.
He's gonna have a crossover with you, Frederic, and just have your superhero get the shit beaten out of him.
He already drew a Rattel.
Oh yeah,
you got it right here,
right there.
And he's not getting beat up there. You see?
You should have drawn the big booby lady.
There's a big booby lady?
Yeah, she's the Russian psychic
Russian.
Frederic, why did you hide that from him?
She's not hidden. She's right.
Oh,
here.
that chick, right?
I'm drawing Fuckus to the stage, guys.
Yeah, but she's actually very Asian. He keeps calling her Russian, but she's very Asian in that one drawing.
Well, yeah, they do have a lot of Asian Mongolia influence, so you could technically, Eskimo, Siberian,
Thank you,
Gonna have her character bio.
You will officially be reinvited on the stream.
They're not blonde, blue-eyed out in Russia. They're darks, they're Asian, right? They have some Asian.
Very Asian Russian.
Find
Russian
that page, Fred. Find that page. Pull it up.
Yeah, Russian variation.
Pull it up. Just don't pull it out.
Rock out with your cock out,
It's pretty far. Hold on, let me go get I think it's in the case. Hold on.
Yeah, Frederic needs more of his artwork or character sheets or something on his website, because that was the main reference for this baby. And man, I had no idea what his crotch looked like. I was telling Frederic, there's a white bit on the crotch. I don't know exactly what it looks like.
You haven't went live with the one character things on your website, right, Frederic? I know you.
Oh, there she is.
Went over it last year.
Oh, the AI stuff with the G.I. Joe? No, it's not live. It's a secret section on the website. So, yeah. But I'm going to be drawing hand-drawn versions to replace the AI, make it the
Yes, I
AI
am.
basically is temporary art. And yeah, as soon as I replace it with my art, I'll make that part of the website.
He's right
accessible.
next to me, Christina. His thing. Right over here.
So this is the Black Medusa. There's a babe. She's
Oh,
not
nice.
the babe, though. This is the babe. This is the Russian chick.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like them both already.
She's got
Those
a
are great
fur
pages.
collar. And this is the panel where she looked ambiguously like Asian.
Slightly
she's,
Asian.
Hold up.
'cause,
Definitely Asian.
Consistency is hard.
I thought she was going to pull out her chopsticks in the next page. She was so
She is
Asian.
consistently Asian.
That's not the only thing that's hard right now. God
I mean,
damn. give me 10 seconds.
she
Hold on.
doesn't look Asian here, does she?
No, she looks like a. She kind of reminds me of the blonde from Danger Girl. What was her name? Wasn't she
Ooh,
Russian?
J. Scott Campbell
Nah,
style.
that last panel, she does look Asian in that one. Not the
Yeah,
other
and
one.
that
The
bottom
last
I'll give
one,
you
yes.
that. Yeah, I'll give you
Because
that.
you made her more petite, and her waist is like
Yeah.
super thin. So.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at those.
Oh,
Those
sorry,
are
I'm going
great.
pretty fast.
No,
but,
no, you're good. You're good. I like that bottom panel right there. Yeah, that one looks great.
Yeah, breaking out of the panel. Use a little bit of screen tone, trying to get that in more and more.
So is the landlord going to say Edna mode sometime?
She's gonna go fucking ballistic because she says like, "I'm giving you spoilers for number 2. I can't do that." Yeah. Oh, this can't show this one. Okay.
Stop showing it then.
Yeah, right?
Man,
These
that
are the
looks
Tiger
great.
twins. This is when he gets his hair cut off because he's gonna be a disgrace. He's gonna have failure.
Spoilers!
Hey, yeah, spoilers.
Shut up!
NDA.
Talking about
NDA.
spoilers.
This is the journalist chick with the hacker dude, and this is a an inking test I did with a super small Mitsubishi ballpoint pen, like 0.2 millimeter.
Man, that
So
looks great.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Just
Did you change his design to not have underwear on?
Oh,
he
now
has
he's
his
got
underwear over the on top, like real superhero.
and he doesn't have the little band on his gloves, and no R on the belt.
Yeah,
I still think I got that one page. This was a way back, like last year, where it was when you were doing the pencils, and it looked like a face on his kneecap in one of the pages.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if that ever got fixed or changed up from inking.
Don't think so. I mean, I kept it in mind, so hopefully it doesn't look like a face. But here's the original for the Bitcoin logo.
Christine says, "Why did he have 2 penises?"
Wait, what? You guys?
Where?
Who has 2 penises? What are you talking about? Oh,
Christine, clarify
Christine,
for us.
You might be focusing too hard.
yeah, everyone's focusing on crotches today. This is like the crotch episode.
Focusing or focusing too hard?
Clearly.
Fucking.
What have I done?
Nice
What have,
topic, crotch.
what have I created? So
Oh,
this
she
is
said, "Go back a little." Which page, Christina?
back it to the left. Back it to the left. All right, this is turning into a.
Had 2 penises.
No, I think it's because of the pants. Like I drew like stretch marks. Oh, can't show it.
Problem is, by the time she types in that one, we'll have flipped the page 15 more
Right.
times.
So I think this is the one. I would think because I drew like stretch lines on both sides. So maybe this is the one.
She really wanted to see his penis, Frederick. That's what she's telling you.
Yeah, and right. That's
Back some more.
Back? No, okay, it's not this one. So
Frederick,
back,
oh my God!
this one.
Wait 5 seconds each page.
Right, we're just gonna. This is the new interactive version of the show.
2 pages back.
All right. I can't show this one.
Well, you already showed it. It's too late.
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh, I bet you I know what she's talking about. The belt, the belt tie.
oh, this, the belt.
Up one picture. Up to the guy above him.
There, oh, she's saying here. She's saying that one.
He's got 2 penises.
Christina, maybe get your glasses. I don't think that's a penis.
All right, we're gonna.
Well,
have to...
you know, it's written by Charles Dickens. It's called A Tale of Two Penises. You know.
I've never seen a penis that looks like that, and I see one every day.
You know, she must be. She must have the same taste as Moorcock. Moby Dick.
And that's all
really
stuff.
really likes the black sword.
Oh shoot!
Anyway,
we're just casually making dick jokes out of everything.
I can't just.
She likes to rock it with her cock. Right?
This is why we can't have nice things. Oh, Montoya 76, welcome.
What's up, Montoya? Montoya's a badass dude.
Yeah, we're laughing too.
All right, Omar, you got to draw us a hot chick during the stream. Come on, start sketching, boy.
You can do it.
She's got to have big boobs.
You're lucky because one of our guests was asked to draw Muhammad.
There we go.
So...
Look, hold up. We're gonna shame this little fuck. He didn't open the stream with this. Come on.
Hello, wavy.
Wait, play that again.
Oh, you haven't seen this one.
I was Tweety.
Hello, wavy. Oh! What happened? Just still focus on me now. Focus on me. We're still streaming here, okay? The physics can sometimes break as I'm doing these demos, but never mind that. Next pose, Superman pose. Guys, eyes on me. You can still move your fingers. Oh wow, the boobas have... Oh, okay, well, that would make sense because the boobs have its own physics capsule, so just try not to get distracted.
Yeah, that looks like motorboating fun.
Try not to get distracted, Omar.
Yeah, jeez. We're changing the name of the show from Proof of Comics to Proof of Degeneracy. You know?
It's culture. It's called culture.
Anyways, why the fuck did you open with this?
Well, cause it's Frederic's show and.
Oh no! I don't think you've seen this show long enough to know how degenerate we are.
Clearly.
Oh my god! Let me play this clip just for that. I'm gonna play this clip.
Oh my god, my guys suck balls. You know it. Especially this motherfucker right here. If I suck balls, you are king of suck balls mountain. Shut the fuck up. Ah!
All right, I gotta attend to a cat. I'll be back in a sec.
Uh-oh, Frederick's running. All right, tell us about this image.
So I drew this over on the group I hang out with on Saturday nights. What time do we? It's at 8 Eastern. No, 7 Eastern, 6 Central. It's called The Studio over on Don Draw Stuff, and we were drawing Lady Death. We were hoping to try to get Brian Polito on, but of course he didn't have time for us. So
is the story behind this drawing that she ran out of money? Like she spent all her money on the sword, but didn't have enough for her.
Well, she's Lady Death, right? Why does she even need any clothes? So I was like, well, let's just put her in a little string 2-piece bikini with skulls to cover up the nips. And that's about it. And then the creator of Arachnus, I don't know if you know the indie comic Arachnus, Michael Ortiz, was hanging out with us, so I threw a spider on her booty there.
Is the spider trying to
kind of
like what's going on?
No, the spider. She can control spiders to kill you, right? She's Lady Death. But I threw the spider in there to commemorate the time of hanging out with Michael Ortiz because he's a really awesome creator, and it's just a little nod for myself to remember that I was hanging out when I drew this with him online.
Now we got to get you to color it.
Well, I am gonna watercolor with probably some red tints, and what I'm gonna do is, since I've got all this white space, after I scan it, I'm gonna draw like more skulls with different ballpoint pens, and hopefully and maybe even use some color pencils and draw some more skulls, or maybe like a big version of her face, like really pretty, and just put like more Lady Death type things. Maybe draw like a hooded Death version back here with a sickle and a bunch of skulls around him, and like maybe purple or something, and then do like a blue large face of a close-up of Lady Death here with skulls surrounding her. I'm just just kind of thinking of designs, and this is kind of just a fun practice piece to like work on my skills with different media, because I'd like to use different media. I'll use color pencils, markers, paint. Oh, here's some. Obviously, you saw the painting stuff earlier, but I do like acrylic painting stuff. Here's the turnaround of Glitch that I'm working on, because more and more people are asking to draw Glitch, so I'm doing an official turnaround just so you know what he looks like with all his stuff, and all his bits. And so it's a style sheet too. So
all right, you gotta do a turnaround of her and just send it to every lady,
Yeah, of Lady Death.
Yeah. Give it like, all right, now cosplay.
Yeah, cosplay this girl. Yeah. And then send me all the photos and videos or invite me over. So here's a painting I'm working on just for fun. It's for an art competition based on the TV show Severance. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's a pretty good show. Just kind of throwing down some acrylic paint.
Is it an older show?
No, it just came out. I think season 2 just came out this past like 2 months. It just ended ago. Yeah. And here's a Daredevil Punisher for Punisher Born Again, but that I haven't finished. I'm just drawing it for funsies.
Were you doing like a technique where you're painting over a black background with the previous one there?
No. Something. Well, what you might be noticing is that. Hold on one second. I got this stack of books here. I'm holding all this artwork up in the air. So these are I as I mentioned before, I was an art teacher.
By the way, you have the correct amount of bullet casings in that picture.
Yeah, I might add more because it's.
There's a second gun I didn't notice. Yeah, you do need more. Yeah,
we got an Uzi, and here we have an AR or M1, M14. Yeah, I might need to add more because it's a nod to Stephen Platt's amount of bullet casings everywhere.
Dude, that guy was unhinged. He was over the top.
Yeah. So something you might be noticing is like on this one here, like I'll just work out my painting palette on the paper for as long as I can before I move on to actually using a paint palette, and I just use a piece of cardboard to like mix my paints, and because I like the texture.
Asking, why does the Punisher look like the guy from Deadpool 2?
Deadpool 2.
Which one, Christina?
Yeah. Well, it's not finished yet, so I need to clean up the face a little bit, and he's got too many teeth. But yeah, yeah, it's exaggerated.
Yeah, you got the intensity there.
Yeah. But yeah, so like these are scrap pieces of paper that students were going to throw away, but it's really nice paper. So I didn't want to just throw away just because they drew a bad drawing on it or whatever. So I just paint white over it, and I was like, well, I could turn this into a piece of art at some point.
Yeah,
and
recycle.
instead of just throwing it, because they would just like this one. Let's see. You see, so like a student they drew this and they were unhappy with it, and I'm like, it's just paint over it and keep going. They wanted a whole new sheet of paper, so I gave them one, no big deal. And they were going to put this in the trash. And I said, no, just put it in this box where it's a recycle bin. And at the end of the year and throughout the year, if kids need a piece of paper to just mix paint or something, they'll use that. And at the end of the year, I just take them all home and instead of throwing them away, and I just reuse them. So that's how I kept them from wasting all this nice paper. And I got free paper out of it. So.
She's saying he looks like Josh Brolin.
Yeah, Cable.
Oh, the Cable actor. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was too busy looking at both of her Josh Brolins.
And here's something I'm inking up for my Monday night show, which is Monday Night Draws with Omerglitch and my co-host Aaron Moses. And this is based on if you've ever heard of Mr. David Finch, he has a show called Monday Night Draws with David Finch and Miranda Finch, and this is the book, right? So my show is dedicated to David Finch for the most part, and we've only done 2 episodes, and the first 2 episodes are dedicated or dedicated to his creations, right? So that's a chick, and I'm basically just redrawing it and doing like an inked version of it, just to kind of study David Finch's art. And
look at the detail on that, dude. That's a freaking good ink
so
job.
so that's his character there, and so this guy is a character version of that, I think. And he's working on a comic, and this is kind of based on Batman. He said it's a Batman Conan thing, and he said he's going to release it next year. But
we got Tank in the chat. Welcome, Tank. How you doing?
Here's the actual drawing, and then this is mine based on that drawing. And I'm just trying to learn like some of the ticks that David Finch is making and his kind of sense of rendering and shadowing, because I just want to level up and be better at making shit. So,
dude, you seem very productive. Like you got a lot of art.
All right, let me show him my Doodle Bob drawings.
You doodle, me otter, Otter Bob.
That's right. Oh, Frederic.
Are we going to see something? What are we going to see? I'm looking for the Doodle Bob.
Yeah, who's pulling out their Doodle Bobs?
Wrangler, is that your character? That chick with the ponytail and the knife, the sword? That looks cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, you noticed the sword, not the ginormous tip.
Yeah, I noticed those too, but
he didn't want to appear like a total perv.
Where's the high quality version frequency?
Yeah, that's nice. I like it.
Oh,
me like
cool.
it. Me like it.
Didn't Frederic, you done that one, right?
Yep, that's the one I did.
See if I can.
And that's the first time the knife was drawn up, I believe.
And here's speaking of Tank.
Yeah, that knife design is yours. That's her Fordriva blade. Although I did alter it a bit. The size there, the tangs,
that looks like Danger Girl.
This is Scalpel Zero. This is Tank Ferret's character.
Ah,
doing some fan art for him. So this is my book of fan art, and well, most of it, half of it is, and this is the stuff that I've just kind of done the last month or so, I think. Did this one. This is Berserker. This is J-Bot's character. Some sketches here. This is a little sketch for a little alien story I want to write. And it says great boner.
Christina, I swear to God, if you don't mention it after what you did earlier, we're gonna be highly disappointed.
What's up, Tank? Christina, hello, Sabrina.
Tank Ferret, the best ferret.
So you know how like on Star Trek, or on damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a whatever. And then you've got like
Bones.
In Back to the Future, you've got Doc saying "Great Scott," right? So I kind of modeled this character after Doc from Back to the Future. Instead of saying "Great Scott," he says "Great Boner." And these guys are always impressed with really hot chicks, like from other planets. He's got a little boner right there.
I was gonna say, I guess you could say he's a little stiff.
And then here's some studies of babes and guns and night vision. And of course, I covered them up. So
yeah, I should study more.
Don't worry, we have nudity on the stream all the time.
Ballpoint pen and watercolor. And then
Frederic or Billy, we need to see if Frederic can share his drawing for Dinah. I'm really enjoying that so far.
Once it's done.
When it's done.
Yes.
Ooh, that's.
I haven't finished that. It's a little Munch inspired. Musha.
Oh yeah,
Musha.
You can see the assets already in that drawing.
And then you know Rex over from Rex and Shadowhawk. Rex is a huge Pez collector, so that's Rex as a Pez head, which he wants to turn into an actual stretch goal for one of his campaigns at some point.
A real Pez of his face.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be dope.
Yeah. He's one of my female characters.
You know what you should have drawn, Frederic, and you missed this opportunity. You should have drawn lore accurate Justin Trudeau.
All blackface.
Yeah.
I like to draw beautiful things, you know. You could probably create Justin Trudeau in Oblivion with the character creator, I would imagine.
Someone's probably already did it.
Oh, that one's dope. He's got like a skull ninja.
Oh yeah, this is Black Phantom. It's Chad Townsend's character. I don't know if you know Chad. He's an indie creator.
No, not yet.
Six Gun Gorilla, Chris,
Dude.
Brian Christgau, and then Matt Burke, Butch Cleaver.
Frederic, you could do Black Tarzan, and Justin Trudeau will be his
That's
his
Apex
brother-in-law.
Comics' Fembot.
Yeah, Fembat.
Fembat, not Fembot. I was thinking of another.
Yeah. And then we hear John Epple, Exodus Z. This is a bunny zombie from his comic. And then
You
here
got
we
the
have
zombie texture down pretty good. The rotting flesh.
Yeah,
the
I like
flies.
noodling sometimes. I really look at and think about what Mark Silvestri does with Witchblade, and I kind of apply that with all the muscle and the sinew.
You should draw the lollipop chainsaw character.
Oh yeah, she's hot. Yeah, with extra big tits. Yeah, she's.
You can even do something funny with the dude, the head, her boyfriend's head.
Yeah. Here's a little art contest that was submitted for Flip City Magazine. It's kind of like Mad Magazine.
You know why? You know what you're missing in this?
What's that?
You're supposed to have like stacks and stacks of bottles. You have like 1,000. There's only like 4 there. You
Oh,
know?
yeah,
very,
yeah.
Very low numbers.
Can't draw all of them. Take too long.
No. You can do it.
And the rest are just like layouts and sketches. Stuff.
Oh,
like that.
Joker. That's a good one.
Yeah, unfinished Joker. Done in pen. I kind of lay it out real light with the pen, ballpoint pen, and then go in and finish it off. These were part of like Inktober, kind of Inktober-ish stuff, just to try to like get faster and draw with whatever, so that I can like the medium doesn't keep me back. Never let whatever. I don't have this tool or that tool. Well, get a stick and get some ashes and draw with that. Never let anything stop you.
It's about the artist, not the tool.
Yeah. Eventually, like in the beginning, it's all about, I want fancy stuff. Yeah, get all the fancy stuff, play around with it, and in the end, just use whatever, anything and everything.
Yeah, agreed. I
And
mean,
then,
it's good to have quality tools to work
right.
with, of course, but at the end, it's how you master them that makes the difference.
Right. Here's
Right, Tech Ferret understands. Use a laundry bag.
Yeah, man,
That
he
was-
did that. Used that technique on that Lady Death in the background.
Yeah, the Lady Death we were looking at earlier, she had some laundry bag techniques on the sides. That's what I was trying to tell you, Billy Bob, when you were like, I'm just focusing on one thing right now. I was trying to talk about the background, but people don't appreciate art, Tank. Unfortunately, they're just interested in the movies.
You're accusing me of what?
The usual,
I have no clue what the connection between laundry bag and something you've told me.
No, because see, he was using a laundry bag to do the inking techniques on the background. And earlier, I was trying to point out the background and the Lady Death artwork.
Laundry bags is right.
Yeah, and damn, that's a lot of violence there. Is that like the one finger punch?
So this is the patriarch, right? And that's John Longbox's character from Heroic Tales, right?
So is it a one-touch power explode?
He's telekinetic, and if you know who this guy is, this is Sloshy. You know who Sloshy is based on? This is by
he's got
Lord
a
Raptor
Superman
Jesus.
shirt.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the guy used to work at DC, right? He told John Longbox back in the day to go break his back again because he didn't want to let him on his show to promote his book.
Damn, that's harsh.
So, Sloshy's an analog of EVS.
Instead of EVS is digital and Sloshy's analog.
No. He's a analog character persona.
Oh, okay.
As a version of EVS, but I just
I
thought
see.
it would be funny if you took John Longbox character and totally annihilates Sloshy by like telepathically just kind of force pushing him, and his freaking spine and his bones just pop out of his body.
I see you, Christina. Thanks for stopping by.
See you later, Christina.
Yeah, it's
God
just
bless.
stupid. It's just a stupid joke. Art's dumb. It could be funny.
That one's great.
So
under boob. Hold on.
Oh, wow, whoa,
We
whoa.
didn't say to turn to another drawing. What do you think you're doing there?
where's the focus? I mean,
You know what? I'm gonna play
You
this.
mean, where's the
give you an
fuckus?
idea of
The
how degenerate
fuckus.
we are. There we go.
those things must be bruised at the end of every night. All that bouncing. I can hold them up. I volunteer.
The jiggle physics on those things is
Can we get a loop of that for like 10 hours?
that's the private stream. Yeah, you
And
have
more
to
footage?
subscribe for that.
Oh.
Become a member.
Good.
So that's pretty
That's awesome.
pretty cool fembat there.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I gotta paint it up, man. I got a stack of, so I do like a run of all this black and white artwork, and then I got a stack of stuff I gotta paint, and because I like to paint my own stuff, and if you want to see some painted stuff, man, I'm making this stream all about me. If it's,
It is all about you. You're the guest, Omer.
You're
That's
the
what-
star.
That's what it's about.
Muchos apreciados. Here's some Type 1, Sean Aaron's character. Here's a Dead Ninja.
And to be
by
fair,
Rex.
you're not focused on yourself. You're like you feature a lot of other people.
You're not
I try
focused
to.
on yourself.
And
I don't like to focus myself too much.
Well,
that leads to
it's a
blindness.
fine art.
Yeah. And so this is a Meathead. This is Jay Krager's character and
That
Will
one's
Perdomo's
dope.
character.
That one's really dope. That one you can feel there's like terror
I
in
think
the air.
they have a sign up, so go sign up for their indie comic. It's I don't think the campaign's open yet, but they do have it's called Meathead.
Oh,
And then
let us
this
know when
is
it opens, yeah.
This is a Damn Dirty Thing by Doc Blaylock and published or fulfilled by Dark Gift Comics. Go check out. Currently fulfilling right now, and you can still get it. Doc Blaylock, the Damn Dirty Thing.
Damn dirty. It looks damn dirty. I'm looking at it. Mm.
I'm
There's
staring
kind of a
very
theme tonight.
appreciatively.
Theme tonight.
Yeah, well, I should move it up a little. Yeah, it kind of drew a little too slutty, but her eyes are a little too big. But I really didn't know what she looked like, so I just kind of had fun. And this is Uzi Susie, Peter DeLuca's indie creation, and yeah, he goes balls to the walls with this story. It's really good. He's currently trying to get issue 2 published, but he didn't like he had a few samples made and he didn't like them, so he's waiting to find a different printer so he can get them made.
He wasn't satisfied with the paint
Yeah.
job, the print job. Sorry.
Yeah, hit him up if you're interested. I'm still waiting to try to get issue 1 and then 2 when it comes out, but I think he said he's
this
going
is
to
Akapad. He does the videos on Rob Liefeld. I was watching him this week. He's an interesting character. Yeah, I'd love to have him on. Uzi Susie's a great name, by the way.
Yeah,
It's
it
a nice
is. I
ring to
love it, man. Yeah. So Peter usually comes on to the Hump Day Show on Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Central Time over on my channel, the Hump Day Show. But he hasn't been on the last 2 episodes because work's gotten in the way. But I'll let him know next time I talk to him if you want him to see if he can make time for your show. He's been really busy though lately because he's like an IT specialist.
Yeah,
And,
I've been
he
seeing
says
him
he's-
doing art streams where he's actually on the phone doing tech support while he's inking. So
Yeah.
he's got muted art
Right.
streams.
Yeah, Peter. He's a good guy though. Pete's a
Yeah.
good guy.
Yeah, he's got great energy.
That's just a fun fly that I like.
The color's good though. He's got that repulsive shine that flies have.
Yeah, it's glow in the dark too. I outlined the shape of it, and I use glow in the dark paint. So when it gets enough light, you'll see like a silhouetted fly, and the outside of the paper glows green. Did just for fun. And here we got Dillard. Dillard draws the Buckler, who's a Canadian super villain. I don't know. I can't remember.
Is he a hockey player? Because he smiles like a holly. He's got the hockey smile there.
Well, he gets the crap kicked out of him by the Canadian. What's his name? The Canadian. So he in the story, he's a huge fan of a Canadian superhero called the Canadian something, and he starts stalking the superhero, and he finds out who he is or whatever. I think. And he tells him, "Hey, I want to be your sidekick." Blah 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 blah. And the Canadian superhero says, "No, you'll get hurt. You don't want to do this, and don't do it. Whatever." So he ends up creating his own a superhero costume, and he gets a little shield called the Buckler. Right? It's a Buckler, and because the other one's called the Canadian Shield. I think he's called the Canadian Shield. So he finds out where he's going to fight crime or whatever, and he starts showing up and. He starts hanging out with him and trying to befriend him so he could be his sidekick. But he ends up getting in the way in the first interaction with a villain, or like a real villain. And something happens. This is just from what I remember Dillard telling the story. And he's like, "Hey, I want to be your hero, your sidekick or whatever." And he gets in the way of something, and the bad guys get away or whatever. And then he's like, the Canadian Shield gets so mad at him, he beats the crap out of him and tells him, "Don't become a superhero or whatever." And so the next day he wakes up, he's all jacked up or whatever, and he says, "Well, if you're not gonna let me be a superhero or your sidekick, I'm gonna become a supervillain."
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I think that's the story. But he's kind of more like a vigilante, because he does help people, but yeah. It's a cool story, and this is one of the what are they called?
A robot
Clockwork
character?
Commandos by Levi Skeens and JD. I forget JD's last name. Gunther, I think it's Gunther. JD Gunther, the writer, and yeah, that's their characters.
Every time I hear Gunther, I immediately think of Deus Ex 1. What does he say exactly? "I wanted orange. It gave me lemon lime." For all of you Deus Ex fans. But that was not orange.
It's just some play. We were talking about Child's Play yesterday.
Pieces. Well. Yeah. A little
Chucky.
Buddy. Yeah. Just some Copic pieces. Watercolor Yoda.
Harley Quinn, got the Batman, funky colors happening.
Yeah, I had some. I just had some. What are they called? Highlighters and like a purple and a ballpoint pen. So I was just like, I'm gonna draw. I want to draw. Practice studies. I would teach my students how to draw an ear, and then how to draw like a face. Break down all the shapes. Yeah, here's the tin soldier. I forget the creator. Nick Gear, I think is his Nick Gear. And here's just like something based on there was Fallout. They had the new colas or whatever, and I just made this during COVID. Yeah. And it's a coronavirus. Cola. And just glitch with another indie creator. Creation, and another one here. A really bad Thanos. Oh, here's a worksheet I would give my students, and I'm like, shade the whole thing in, color everything, make it beautiful. Of course, I get a bunch of crap, but yeah. So And then I would show this as my example, and they just get so deflated. I'm like, yeah, I'm the teacher. It's supposed to look good. Just try your best, you know. They get so.
You said you were retired from.
Yeah, I'm
being an art teacher?
semi-retired because after COVID, everything went to pot, and cell phones are super annoying, and I'm just tired of it, and I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, I understand.
And well, obviously my last name, and I would show this and put this on my doorway so they would know it, like this was my class or whatever. And then of course do one of these, and then I would show them examples of like make a name tag, so you would fold it like this and it would have your name on the inside. They tell them you could put your Instagram or whatever your social media is on the other side, or draw whatever you want. So just kind of an example of how awesome you could be. That's all I got right here. Just a little stack of some colored stuff.
Freaking awesome, man. And so you got a bunch of pages ready to put out a comic. So I guess Glitch is eventually going to come out, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
Sort of working towards that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. I'm hoping either like this summer or the beginning of next year.
Yeah.
I just got to put it on the schedule and get into a routine of coloring the pages to finish them off. So that's really all it is. And the writing, I've already got the script basically written. And writing was always really hard for me for a long, long time. But I think now I don't care anymore. And like my best is probably a lot, or my worst is probably like everybody else's best, because I know how to write. I just don't feel very confident about it. And I'm not dumb, so that helps. I mean, I'm not trying to sound arrogant or pompous or anything. I'm just like, I mean, you don't have to be it's a comic book. Get over it, you know. It's sometimes they're good and sometimes they're not. And my comic may not be good, but it's gonna be all right. It's not gonna be terrible. It's gonna be okay.
As long as you make it entertaining.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's a lot worse out there already.
Fun. The key is to have fun while making it. And a good product usually comes about naturally.
Yeah. I just hope I don't get too philosophical or anything like that. That's kind of annoying, right? Because I don't want to be preachy.
I mean, I think the idea is to get eyes on while you're making it. You're doing a lot of live stream as well, so you're probably going to get feedback as you're working on it. Because if you have major issues, beta readers will catch it early on usually.
Yeah, I usually get a lot of good feedback. Oh, like, that sounds good. That sounds like a good story. Oh, yeah. I've never had anybody tell me it sucks. But, I mean, even if they told me it sucks, I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. What sucks about it? Tell me. So people are pretty positive for the most part and receptive to the story. So I don't know. If there's anybody out there that thinks it sucks, tell me. I'd want to hear it. I want to hear it so I can make it better and so it doesn't suck. I'm open to criticism, unlike some people who may not be.
Yeah. I mean, it's never fun to hear that your baby's ugly and his eyes are crossed. But sometimes you need to hear it to slap him on the back of the head to make the eyes uncrossed. That's how you do it, right?
Right.
I think some creators are expecting what they make to be perfection. Otherwise, imposter syndrome kicks in and it's all bad. But the truth is, like, you're always improving, and that applies to the masters just as much as the novices. So, I mean, that's going to help more than anything.
Yeah.
And that's apparent, especially with artists, like just doing the final pages of the book, looking back at the first ones, I'm like, okay, I've really warmed up, and my pages are already looking better by page 24 than they did in the first handful, you know? Am I going to go back and change them? Yes, but not now, like eventually. But you got to get the first
there's
one out.
there's a documentary with David Mack that he did like 20 years ago now, 15, 20 years ago. And he says you got to get through the first. You got to get
you got a
through the first
professional
500
criticism
pages.
Omer. See, right now we've got a beautiful babe on screen, but you got to listen from a pro. Corey Barton knows his thing. He's an artist who should be listened to. And if he says the rack could be bigger, might have to look into that.
Yeah, Corey's good at drawing them jiggle bitties. Yeah. Well, I am referencing some David Finch, and he did draw him a little bit small, so it's kind of where I'm at.
We're just making fun,
No,
I'm not.
Yeah, otters are serious. That's why you should never trust them.
Never trust the water weasel.
Hey,
except when you absolutely should.
Don't give her pants. Yeah, make her work for the pants. I mean, she'll look good though.
Fun part about that fact is she'll never earn the pants. The pants will always be off, Well, everyone's sweating over that, aren't they?
That was their sponsor.
Alright, we got an ass shot. Let's see it.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
So this is a life study.
You don't even have to cover the nipple, man. It's all good.
Sketch. Oh.
Like we're not going to get hit. We're such a small channel.
Yeah, it's so light. It's not a big deal. It shouldn't be a big deal. But I was drawing this from over drawing tutorials on YouTube. The guy over there, he's all right. He's an okay teacher. But, I mean, I'm a teacher too, so I didn't listen to anything he said. I just drew the damn thing the way I wanted. So it's fun. Just practice. Just trying to see. I spent maybe like 30 minutes on this, and I need to go back and just kind of pick everything out and just kind of finish it off. But I try to get some practice in, just figure drawing and doing other stuff that's not comic related, just to practice your skills,
100%. Yeah. You got to keep that skill.
You got to keep the love alive.
Yeah. It's like a muscle, you got to work on it every day.
Yep.
That out of context sounds wrong.
Just don't go blind.
If it lasts for more than 4 hours, call the doctor.
Yeah. Like, share, follow, and subscribe, people.
It always lasts more than 4 hours. What are you talking about?
I gotta get.
Oh wow, is that a mockingbird?
Man, is that a mockingbird? Is that a mockingbird?
That's funny.
Is that a mockingbird?
Or cruel.
Don't worry, I'm saving the best clip for the end of this stream for our guest.
Uh-huh.
You guys got to go watch my Hump Day show. So
man,
I'm right
Corey's upset about that butt drawing. Corey said it was too small.
Oh damn, man!
Is there any redemption on this one? You see the camera's angled this way, so it looks. You see how it looks distorted? It's because it's angled that way, but like it's not really that disproportionate. Like those are some nice ones, aren't those, Corey? Are those big enough?
Corey said,
let me see.
Man, those are like A cups to him,
Yeah, the ones he draws are massive. Yeah, it is a little bit. It does look a little bit. Yeah, it's a little. I could plump it up. Absolutely. Yeah, you're right.
Because you kind of push the perspective on there. Yeah, you got a little foreshortening happening with the torso.
Yeah, she does have a lean, so she's leaning literally this way towards a box, and her hips and her booty are further back than her chest and her head. In the reference photo that I was, drawing along with.
See,
so there is a little bit of
this
that.
This is the vital miscalculation. The booty needs to face towards the camera.
Oh yeah. We literally want this shot like right up in there.
Yeah.
Yep. The peak you can do is when the butt is facing and then she's twisting, and then you get a breast shot as well as an ass
Well,
shot.
I always like my women presenting, so that I know what you mean. You know.
All right, Tank blew his load.
Damn it, Tank.
Let's go down here.
It got too hot. It got too hot for him.
Yes.
Catch you later, Tank. Thanks for coming by,
I'm
man.
just saying. Definitely not a good
Yeah, I mean, things are getting hot and steamy.
Have a good night, Tank.
God bless Tank.
I think I could probably push it.
That's what we're about here, Montoya 76, is wisdom. And if you like this type of wisdom, do subscribe.
That's some great wisdom.
Right? That's why people always called me a wise ass, right?
I could play The Sopranos.
The knowledge of the posterior. The derriere.
Basically, this is us.
Made a little note for myself, kind of thicken it up.
Frederic, every time we see a drawn character with clothes on.
Take your clothes off. Take your clothes off. Take your clothes off. Why don't you want to take your clothes off?
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
It's too good.
Now, are all of you guys Canadian here, or just Frederic?
Yes,
We're all American.
We're all Canadian.
Because I hear
We're
you
all
guys have
North
beautiful
American.
ladies out there.
Boy, do I sound like I'm from Canada?
No, absolutely not. That's why I asked. Just to
I think you hurt his feelings now, calling him a Canadian like that.
Yeah,
You might have made an enemy, Omer.
Go
Otter
America.
doesn't sound like it. His sister does, but Otter doesn't sound like he's from the same state as me.
You sound like you're from the South. Alabama, Mississippi.
No, Alabama.
Tennessee.
I didn't like my sister, so it couldn't be Alabama,
Georgia.
Tennessee.
Tennessee. All right.
And Corey's from Australia, right?
Australia.
Yeah.
It's Foster's for beer.
Australia.
So he's basically what is his name? Dundee.
Yeah, that's why he's always like, look.
Corey's an abo. I don't even know how he has the internet.
That's not a knife.
Corey's like, that's not a rack. This is a rack. And then he'll draw some boobs.
Yeah.
And that's why I had Corey draw my antagonist.
Should I play the Darkness Blues clip?
Do it.
I'm going to. Why
The
not?
answer to should I...
No, not that! My breast teeth!
Oh, that was fantastic. Damn.
And people wonder why I like darkness. There's two answers to it. Left boob and right boob.
Dude, I still thought that the OVA that came out, I still thought the whole joke was going to be at the end that instead the chicks getting the clothes knocked off is to be the dudes backfiring on them.
I half expected that to happen.
That's what I thought the joke was leaning into. Because I'm like,
Have a great
okay,
night, Montoya.
okay, the whole men in the town have cocked up this scheme because there's a water spirit. That amount of damage it takes is how big it blows a wind at them when they defeat it. And their whole plan was to get enough big mages to hit it with enough damage so it'd knock off all the girls' clothes and shit. I was like, okay, I think the joke is just gonna be the men. Instead, it turned out to be just Aqua fucking it up, like casting basically what is it, counterspell against it.
I knew Aqua was going to be the one to piss everybody off. I just knew it.
See you later, Montoya.
Thanks for stopping by.
That's right, anime. Listen,
Tried to stop the weebage, but the weebage happens.
The weebage has commenced.
Listen, this is like acceptable weebage's Konosuba, okay? Just saying.
Acceptable weebage?
I do gotta ask you, Omar, did you see the latest Avengers clip?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, well I'm gonna show it to you. It's an exclusive clip to the show.
In for a treat. You know, back before the war broke out, I was a saucier in San Antone.
I bet I could call up some of them greens. Yeah, noodle some crawfish out the patty, yo. Maybe some crab apples for dessert.
What a new and stunning, brave direction Disney is taking now.
They've
brave.
been tired of going broke,
Excellent.
I guess. People have been saying, who should play Iron Man if they did a Black Iron Man? And everyone's like, well, Robert Downey Jr., of course.
I still remember Ironheart was... Turns out it's a fucking ripoff of a South Korean porno.
Yes, the little
Really?
Iron Man girl. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was literally called Ironheart.
And the costume is the same name as well.
Yeah. Like, people figure this out really... They're like, hold up. Like, I think this is from a porno.
Disney...
Sounds like something more than the heart was a little iron there, just saying.
Disney gets caught stealing stuff a lot of times. Like, it's not unusual anymore.
I mean, I bring it up every now and then. Just go back and look at when Marvel took over Star Wars comics from Dark Horse.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, they were caught copying and just tracing over shit. One of them was a styrofoam B-12, like, plane, or, yeah, A-wing plane. Either way, it was a bunch of plane models that someone did as styrofoam, and they traced over it into the photo, yet they forgot to take out the stand that it was on. I need to find this comic panel and show it.
They drew the plane with the ship with the stand?
Yes, with the styrofoam stand. And you can even look up the photo, and it's the exact photo.
That's brilliant.
Oh, God.
Let me see if I can find that. They were caught doing that. Really.
Yeah, but that must have been on Marvel's end, to be fair.
I mean, Marvel and DC, they kind of did it to each other.
Oh, is this the image?
No, I meant versus Disney, right? Because it was...
Well, how long of a history do they have of their artists get pissed off at the publisher, say, screw you, I'm quit. They leave Marvel, go to DC, or leave DC, go to Marvel. Then over time you get another tizzy, and then they all switch again. So
This one was, like I said, this one was so blatantly obvious because they left in the fucking stand in the tracing.
Got some jiggle physics at play over here.
I'm trying to find it.
This is for a study, artistic study
Where's
purposes
Kahuna when you need
only.
him?
For science.
So this is what we play over on the Hump Day show, guys. So if I'm hearing agreement, you should be watching us over on
Corey.
For scientific purposes.
Yeah.
Yoder endorses this.
You don't have that in Australia, do you, Corey?
And
you have to learn how the body moves, guys. What are you talking
You won't get a strike for this. I've checked this video, so.
Dude, here's the thing, man. Our channel is so small. Let me put it like this. You know Berserk, right?
Yeah. Berserk, yeah.
Yeah. I covered the Eclipse chapters on my channel on a live stream and did not get hit on YouTube from it. Showing images of the scenes. So trust me, we're A-okay.
I'm just saying, like,
it.
I'm just saying, eventually, you don't want to stay small. You want to get big. You want to get big, big boy.
I mean, I feel like we're getting bigger already.
Yeah. I'm trying to help out.
But you don't want to one day, get big and then all of a sudden out of nowhere get a strike because of one of the first videos you had put up years ago,
I mean, if it's for Sabrina, I would die on those hills.
We really need to introduce you to Scianistra. We think the two of you would get along very well.
Oh, did we lose Omer here?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Oh, we
Sorry,
lost you.
it's because I was messing with the virtual cam and in StreamYards and OBS whenever I.
Sir, we need to see your hands.
Show face.
Make sure you're not stroking anything.
Keep them where we can see them all times.
Remember, we're live
I think
on
Lost
YouTube.
Children Corey is the best in the entire series. That is Conviction arc, but specifically that part of Conviction is better than pretty much all of it.
Yeah, now I'm wondering if I can make these bigger.
Now he's learning. He's beginning to understand.
Frederic? Jesus, what have you done?
Corey, you did
He's
it.
created a monster.
I blame Corey.
Man, I gotta do some research and actually find the page I was talking about, because I actually do want to show it.
"Quote unquote" research.
No, on the Star Wars thing on the A-Wing.
Oh. Well, that
Because I remember when people
sapped the
were
fun
covering it,
right
they
out
were
of that little jab. Oh well.
They're
Oh
pulling
well.
out the page that was like blatantly obvious, but can't find it. Nope.
So you're actually, Omer, you're actually doing watercolors on the same Bristol artboard, right?
Oh yeah.
And does it get the board must get all wavy and stuff, right? When it gets too wet? How do you manage that?
Not really. It's pretty decent. It doesn't. Well, I mean, after you put it into, if you've got a portfolio, after a week of being in a portfolio under, another portfolio or on a shelf somewhere, it kind of tends to flatten out. It doesn't bow too much, to be honest.
Well, she's only C cup, Corey.
I'm gonna have to try that. I've been meaning to get into traditional painting again. I need to get a good watercolor set.
Oh my God, Corey over here. Jesus. You just want all the pants gone. Well, actually, Corey, the thing is with mine, technically she has a G-string. That, what was it, Neutron Bore is the one that added that?
Yeah, I didn't even ask that. Neutron Bore was like, no charge. I'll go ahead and add this.
And unlike Nikolai, I didn't care. Like, it didn't bother me.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna keep chiding Nikolai about this. And I'm like, here's the thing. Cyanistra is like kind of a nudist at heart. She's taking off armor and clothes like left and right. Then the very moment Corey puts a G-string on her, Nikolai's like, nah, it's too little clothing. I'm like, damn it, Nikolai.
That raises some questions.
I'm not going to question it too much. You just need to... Like, how Nikolai plays Cyanistra, I don't question it too much.
Yeah. But Corey did a nice piece. Did or is still working on a nice piece of Cyanistra art. I'm not sure. Is it complete yet? Or?
I think it's right at done. Like I think like I'm actually waiting to hear back from Nikolai. From me, as far as I'm concerned, it looks good. Like I think it's pretty much done.
Oh my God! Look, Frederic, you're saying there's too many dudes on your drawings, not enough babes.
Too many dudes. Well. It's because the dudes are running after the babe,
See,
Corey.
she does have a G-string.
They're all fighting for this. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good
I just need to ask Neutron Bore for a behind shot.
Can we get them bigger, though?
What?
Zoom and enhance.
What are we enhancing?
The Tiggle Bitties.
No, I ever has a C cup, so it's kind of unchanging on that one.
Like I said, you need only wait for the Dinah artwork. You won't be disappointed.
The Dinah one's different because she's very much.
It seems that writers, they always love the big titties, except when it's on their characters. Then they want to be modest. They're like, I want to be lore accurate.
died as a sword and sorcery character, so I didn't give a fuck on the size, Frederic. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Wheels?
No, I'm talking about the one you got
Talking about
up there with your neutron bore version.
Yeah, because that's how I actually envisioned the character all the way back then.
Exactly. My
So it's it's kind of an unchanging feature, you know, on that
It's
one.
a feature.
You could change those features, you know.
Nah, I'm pretty set in stone with it. Pretty happy with the way he came out with the drawing.
You could just put it in
And
the story
Umbrella.
that,
Umbrella came out with a pretty good drawing. I like hers as well.
that she goes and sees a breast surgeon and gets them embiggenated.
I mean, she could, but you know.
Yeah, but Corey, so you're working on that one.
Hold up! This little fucker, he's sitting here talking shit with flat chesty McGee over here. This chick, come on. That's right, Omar. Come on, you gotta increase your tit size by 9. You know?
Well, I already inked this. Well, let me see. Let's see what I can do.
No, don't have to listen to him, Omar. Don't listen to him.
Throwing it off, you know?
No. I really wanted to make him a little. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, we could definitely do that. Hell yeah. Yeah. Well, I was thinking about it already, and like, I just need that little push, you know. Like, how can I
Have we
make him
shown
bigger?
Corey's yet, Honor?
You just need a little push.
Yeah, Corey, we need an update on those Andromedoids.
Which of Corey's drawings?
Look at it. Perfect fucking timing. We brought that up right when he was typing it.
Are you asking me about the Andromedoids artwork or one of the pieces that I commissioned him for?
Well, hold up. Corey, first of all, so you're telling me you're going to have a colored version of the Andromeda color, telling me that you've already penciled and inked this so far. Meaning we are getting closer to the launch of this. That's what I'm hearing. Corey. The Sinistro one, Honor.
Oh, we're looking for the Sinistro one?
No,
All right.
Turn it off. Is it done yet or not?
It's right at done. Let me see if I can find it. I don't think Corey sent me the final piece with like the new antlers, but I can show what
the antlers butt.
So keep in mind, Corey, I
let's
don't
see.
have Twitter, so I wouldn't actually know. Unless you got like an Instagram I can follow. Or well, I don't have Instagram on my phone anymore either. So
Okay, I can go ahead and share this. These are the old antlers, but even so, it's not far off at all from what the final product is going to be.
Look at that shield.
It's the shield you're looking at?
Oh, I remember seeing this. I remember.
It's got a lot of
now,
detail.
just to let you know, Nikolai fucking kneecapped this drawing.
See, like whenever Corey was originally drawing, the stockings only went up to about here.
It was
and
a
it was
G-string behind that.
Yep, and I'm like, hey, that looks good. I even show it to a few other circles. They're like, wow, that looks great. Then Nikolai replies saying, X out the G-string. I'm like,
oh,
Nikolai.
But hold
Come
up,
on.
and before that, so Otter was showing me early ones that Corey was sending, right? The original pose was like way better. It was way more seductive and shit, right? Fucking Nikolai wanted that turned down. Like,
I know what he's going for. He kind of wants it similar to like the AI drawing pose that he has, but I'm like, here's the thing. Half the time, Sionistra's kind of low-key seducing folks. I'm just saying, she's selling like aphrodisiacs and shit. And like, I'm like, I don't think you're playing a totally unseductive character if you're not selling, if you're selling aphrodisiacs and you're using magical packs to make your boobs grow bigger.
Let me put it like this, Corey. You were kneecapped on yours. However, on Frederic's, nope. Not at all.
I'm so sorry, Corey.
Well, Corey, I'm going to be after a few more issues of Immortal Rising. I might put her up against another blue character that you've taken care of.
Corey, I'm from this point onward, I'm just gonna say, hey, just like remove the top and we'll call it even, all right?
It's going to be a blue girl beatdown.
Don't worry, we'll make him put Dinah one day in a micro bikini.
Oh my god.
This blue girl here.
All right, zoom in and enhance, Otter. You got this.
Zooming and enhancing. Oh, sorry.
That's some good shading, man. I'm loving the color.
I love the way he draws them. They're like these fluffy little like water balloons, but they're very balloon shaped. But they got like that little hint of weight of that water, like in a water balloon.
I've heard it described like this. There is a YouTube channel that specializes in human anatomy and uses some rather selective language to avoid YouTube claims.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one video he was like, "All right, everybody, today we are going to be drawing water balloons." See, notice how they compress when pressed together? Yes, we're going to note that. And he just keeps going on. And it's like nobody's fooled.
Yeah.
Except the algorithm.
I remember that video. It was a good one.
We all remember that video.
Yeah, the fucking full pants does kind of hurt.
I got that Immortal Rising cover queued up, Corey.
Oh, let me.
Well, don't play the video. Just bring up the artwork.
Do I let you take care of it?
And
Or is he bringing up the artwork? Don't bring up a video. We're not playing the full video.
No, just a photo. Empress Telix Mon.
Oh yeah, that one's good. Yeah, can we just turn her around and have her present?
Yeah, Corey, we need the other angle, the true angle that everyone wants.
Kidding.
No, he's got the right one.
Well,
no.
You should have done that on the back side of the comic.
Oh, the back cover, yeah.
That's a missed
hang on a
opportunity.
second. Hang on. I've got a couple of surprises. Hang
Hold
on.
up, Corey, we need you to draw the other side. You got to now, Corey.
Hang on.
Oh,
Just give me a second. All right. I've commissioned a lot of artwork for this second book. A few of them have been from Corey.
I can't believe you done that.
I cannot believe you done that. All right, let's see if I can share this. All right, I commissioned 2 images. This is the first.
Hold up.
Oh,
hold up. I gotta remove that one.
I'm very happy with these images, by the way. The coloring is very, very good.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Freaking awesome stuff, yeah.
All right, that is the first. See, no Gimp.
Oh, I was supposed to invite him on the link tonight, and I fucking forgot.
Oh, were we inviting Corey on tonight?
No, Aaron.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Well, you can invite him in for the last 6 minutes. Yeah?
Yes, that's what I'm doing now. I suck.
So here's the first image. I'm not even sure if I've shown the second image on stream before. There we are. There's image number 2.
No, but I remember with the early concepts of it and stuff in the finished version. And I think this was done like 3 months ago.
Yeah, it was a little while ago whenever it was done.
I know every time I see Corey's work on Twitter, it goes into a folder.
Hold up, Corey. you still owe us some of that high quality Andromenoids drawings to show us.
Yes.
Yeah. You were supposed to get us
Andromedoids
the
update.
high quality versions. Yeah. I'll pull up. It's right.
Yeah, gotta have that reference material so I can learn his practice his.
Just look up porn.
It's a funny phenomenon because whenever I see a piece from Corey, it's hard to look away. It's really tough.
Yeah, well, adult material aside, like there's just the style. He has a style, and it's not just like the reference material of like a physical actual person. I love his rendering art style. It's just I really like it. So
Who is the one artist, Frederick, who used porn?
Oh my
Greg
god.
Land, Greg Land
Manara,
was-
the French artist. Oh, he used porn. Yeah, that doesn't work though. You can tell instantly when you're looking at a porn.
I know,
shot.
but that's the joke for getting to.
Yeah.
Don't really use porn. as a
Listen,
reference.
Corey, come on, man. You promised us this like 3 months ago. Because we were pulling up some art for yours, but like it was duty pixelated mess. We couldn't get the true masterpiece quality. Just saying. Anyways. Yeah, he wants more chicks on your page, Frederick.
Well, so do I, Corey.
He just, you know what you could do? Break one of the windows, right? And it's just a woman sticking her ass out of the
Well,
window.
that's the next page. You see, you're just rushing things.
Nah.
See, you don't rush Corey Barton's artwork. It has layers, you know?
That's right.
You have to
It's
enjoy.
still-
I might even say boobs are like onions.
I
Wait, what?
can't wait to commission your sister to do the Duck of Darkness penguin. as well.
That's gonna be real fun, actually.
I'm actually like excited to see what the fuck she's gonna
I
go.
did invite him, Corey. I just sent him the. Oh, and I'm getting an answer.
Yeah, he said all those hundreds of bricks and no babe, Frederick.
Hold on. No problem. I got busy. Time for bed. Thanks, though. Maybe next week. Oh, we missed him. Next week, maybe.
Oh
Your
my
brother still
God.
did the really good drawing of Bulma. I still remember
There we
that one.
go.
I remember watching that video on loop. Let me see if I can find it. You remember it, Otter?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
it's
so what do
a
you think?
very
I
good
did him.
piece.
I did make him bigger.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Just
Give me
as much as I
just a little
could.
later.
Yeah.
There
yeah.
you go.
That's a step in the right direction.
So, I hope I did you boys some justice there.
That looks good.
You just need some toothpaste to emphasize the squeeze,
Yeah, I just invited him, Corey, but it's it's past bedtime, so
He had
maybe
to
next
go,
week.
sleep in his binky and all that,
Maybe next week. And all those hundreds of bricks and no babe.
It's really disappointing.
There is a
Corey,
babe.
know.
I don't know what you're talking about, Corey. She's right here. See? Stop looking at the bricks and look at the jiggle.
Stop looking at the bricks. Start looking at the babe.
Yeah.
It's
He's
that
telling
simple.
you to tell him that Corey wants him on.
We gotta bring you both on, Corey. We gotta set the record straight.
Oh my god, the pixelated mess. We get it
Oh
off.
my god.
Terrible.
That's the focus. It's because you're drinking too much.
He said, "Come on, it's time." No,
Draw that fuckus.
Yeah, draw the fuckus.
Learn to
Come on.
fuckus, Frederick. Learn to fuckus.
It's my camera. What can I say?
Oh my god, it's still fucked.
Come on. Camera.
Hey, don't fuck us. Fuck us you.
I have to take my
God,
glasses
you're doing
off.
so
to see it
bad that I'm
clearly.
doing this now, Frederick. Okay, you've ruined it.
Okay, I think I got it. Looks good.
Nope, it's still fucked.
It's still fucked?
Yep. See, I can even tell on the little tiny screen.
Yeah, I can't tell on the tiny screen.
Frederick,
Okay,
there you go.
looks good. I wish there was a button like, hey, fuck us now.
Unfuck us. Unfuck us now.
Fuck the stream.
Oh shit.
Now I'm gonna have a character either in one of my books or in one of our sessions. You guys go, "What's your name, good sir?" "I am Sir Unfuckus."
That's right. That's right. Oh,
And he's gonna be like an actor, so he goes on the stage, and you can bring fuckus to the stage.
Yes.
Oh man, that's funny.
And this is how we'll respond to you, Otter.
Don't want to sound like a dick or nothing, but it says on your chart that you're fucked up. You talk like a fag, and your shit's all retarded.
Oh, look, a boulder coming out of nowhere. Have you seen the new Power Rangers, Omar?
No, what is happening?
You haven't seen the new Power Rangers?
No.
Oh, well, I'll show you.
It's time for marginalized trans acceptance.
Our motto is, when they go low, we go high.
That was freaking terrible, man. That's gonna give me nightmares.
What? You don't like the new Power Rangers?
Oh my god! I'd rather go look at
Sweet
Flash's
dreams.
Golden Patriot.
I think after Omar seeing that, he's gonna be like this now.
Yeah, that. Now that's pretty dope. Okay, you've redeemed yourself. Now put the boobs back on.
Hold up. I'll put Power Rangers back on. Hold up.
I think Omar gets the gist of the show now.
That's right. Also,
You redeemed yourself now. Put the boobs back
before
on.
finding the kind of cheese strat with the Oblivion block picking, this is like my experience for the first 2 days. The remaster.
Come on, you motherfucker! Oh, shit! God damn it! Same shit, different day!
It's like one of my new favorite clips. Is that?
That's pretty freaking funny.
Oh boy.
Where'd you get that clip of me when I used to work on cars?
Here's the thing, Corey, with frequency, and he won't deny this. You can make it uber skin tight. Just saying. She's clothed, but it's really cold outside, you know?
Yeah, hang on, I'll scroll the whole thing here.
That's why my story takes place in Canada.
Damn.
They're always poking.
That's
They're
nice.
always, yep.
Also, just to let y'all
A lot of
people
shit
know
out there,
that this is on a t-shirt. It's actually a t-shirt design. You can pick up.
We should have the
You know what? Actually, frequency wouldn't be a bad idea if one day you could somehow get that into an actual just poster.
Yeah, it's available. As a
Yeah, that
poster.
looks cool.
Is it?
Yeah.
If you have
Or
links
I got to double check Teespring. It should be. I think I set it up, but I'm not. Now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
I don't really remember.
Just let you know, frequency is going to be really tight and shiny.
I'm feeling really tight and shiny somewhere right now.
Yeah.
Omar, I
Well,
bring
if you
you
want
on as a
some
guest,
story-
and you
See, this is
perv
what
out
you
like this.
understand frequency. There's ways artists can get around the, they have to be clothed. Okay.
Yeah. Well, if you have to know, Corey, she is in Canada, Triple D.
I have to keep asking to embiggenate me. I'm getting embiggenated.
Oh man, Frederic, that
This
that
is
one
the
comic
embiggening.
I found,
I'm
that
digging
comic
it.
strip I found of the
I'm
chits,
digging it.
the chick, her tits are disappearing for some reason.
What?
You don't remember that one?
The tits
Ghost Tits with Olivia Munn.
No.
Oh, poor Olivia Munn. She's hot though.
Oh, I don't know if I can find it anymore. It's been so long. Either way, the comic was like the chick, like noble chick, her tits just started disappearing out of nowhere. The inhumanity. She went from like a double D
That
to like an
sounds
A
horrible.
cup.
The
Is it a
opposite
horror
of
movie?
Power Girl.
Yeah.
Is that like a horror film or something?
Listen, I actually deserved finding that one after the horror I saw on the other stuff from that search.
Oh, the deflated tits.
Yeah,
Never
deflated
search
tits.
deflated tits. On
Omar,
the
you ever
internet.
want to like learn?
No,
something?
no, stop talking to me. I don't want to know these things.
Get out of my mind!
Listen, I don't think you've ever seen something horrifying as deflated tits.
Yo.
I forgot. Frederic brought it up or something, and I was like, you know, I'm
Sure,
just gonna
blame
search
me,
to see
blame
what
me.
that looks like.
Kill me now.
I searched what it looked like. Holy fuck, man!
He looks like the Michelin Man.
The tits were like sunken in, and they were wrinkly. Like,
No one wants to know.
This is getting more and more depressing with each second.
They're like really sloppy, floppy pancakes.
Yeah,
wind.
kind of. That's what they look like.
She had an
Like
innie and an outie.
They were deflated, so like the nipple was like becoming an innie, a complete innie.
Yeah.
It was like
You want to play me hard?
Phrasing. No, I don't.
Well, then you better nut up.
Phrasing.
Because I've swallowed just about as much as I can take from you.
Hey, phrasing.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Just saying.
it's just like two pop
be right back.
balloons or something.
Yeah. It's like
99
hanging
pop
flesh. Yeah, that sucks.
Couple of plastic convenience store bags filled with water.
Hey, I'd get my tits done if that shit happened to me.
99 red boob balloons. Wait, what?
Do anything to get those 10 grand and pop some babies in there, because damn, that's a hard life.
Salami floppers.
Yep. It makes me want to throw up. Thanks.
Thanks, Billy.
Anytime.
Yeah. It makes me sad. No woman should have to ever live with that.
Oh, I think it's time for our PSA.
Why are you hanging out with him? He can't even walk.
Yeah? Well, I can. And I'm walking away from you. Actually, let's roll.
Making fun of someone with a disability is retarded.
Autobots transform, roll out. Perfect. That's retarded. I love that. That's classic. That's retarded.
I miss the 80s.
Ah,
I miss the
you're
90s.
here.
We're carrying on the spirit of the 80s and the 90s here. And on other art channels, I feel like a lot of artists long for that time. There's a lot of good quality work being made back then.
What did the pirate say on his birthday?
I remember free boobs,
I'm
like
80.
gratuitous boobs in movies. Like, where's all that? Bring that back. Why'd it go away?
Yes.
Well, it didn't. It went to a different place. It all went to HBO.
Oh.
And the
Oh,
shitty
right,
Netflix
like,
Witcher adaptation.
The
We don't
first
talk
season of
about that
Game of
show.
Thrones.
Cinemax.
But even then, it's still like it's not what it used to be. You know.
It's true.
Like there's no like I guess the only big one that's really come out is what's her name, the blonde chick from Euphoria, like, and then before that it was Felicity whatever from Game of Thrones, and that's kind of and the other chick, the one who was banging her brother or whatever the hell.
Hey, if you want something to watch where it's a little lighthearted and there's boobs, watch Deathstalker #2. That movie is just pure cheese. And it's like, how do I put it? It's like if you made D&D into a film, this is about as pure distilled essence as you can get, where it's just equal amounts of jokes, people not really giving a shit, pop culture references, swords and dungeons, and boobs. That's Deathstalker 2.
Oh, nice.
And poor
And when did that come out?
It was like 87 or something like that.
Okay. So yeah, that's classic stuff. Yeah.
So, Corey, I do actually got a question for you, a serious one. Are you going to have a digital version of Andromedoids?
Probably, if he's shipping from Australia, he's got to have the digital option. Though I guess you could get it done in U.S. theoretically.
Corey, is your comic gonna with a pickup rag or some kind of a sponge?
The reason I'm asking, Corey, is because I actually do want to do reviews on some indie
Just so the
comics.
pages don't stick, you know.
I do want to do a review on some indie comics and stuff. The problem is if it's not digital, the video, in my opinion, kind of suffers because you can't have the actual high quality art pulled up while you're talking about it. Like how I did the Rook's Exodus with Frederic and them. That's why. And usually most indies don't. I haven't seen do a lot of floppies, so scanning it would actually damage the book. Trying to do it with most of the bindings that they usually use.
I think he's going to have a tissue pack, a wet nap, and a cigarette in the plastic sleeve.
Oh, nice.
Here's the thing, Corey.
Was it good for you?
Nice.
Listen, Corey, will it be? Is it stain proof?
No, you got to advertise non-stick pages.
Yeah, non-stick pages.
The extra glossy.
Right.
Add your own gloss.
Oh.
With extra UV protection.
Yeah.
Hit the
UV
target.
protection. Mm-hmm.
Damn, you
tell me
guys are
now.
perverted.
What have I done?
I'm just saying, Corey, like Frederic knows how I do want to do reviews, and with the Rook's Exodus, I've done.
You're not the only one. I've heard that before. Like, people do enjoy having a PDF for review purposes, like to show on stream when they're reviewing. Yeah.
He's going to bring a whole new meaning to Splash Page.
Oh, damn. Right.
Hold up. Oh, yeah. Well, he also, Corey, I called double page spread eagle pages, just letting you know. It's the perfect way. So, really gets
They're
across.
all the perfect Kickstarter ideas.
Now with a new Spunkanoid.
See, you could probably get a reviewer's copy there.
Oh, God. He could come out with the little mini figurines with a mason jar.
Maybe
Come on, Otter. You
one of
didn't
those-
recognize that one? Come on.
No, I didn't. Corey, you need to have like the top tier just be called the Gooner tier.
You guys are a terrible influence on him. Keep it going.
So initially, the whole gooner, a goon, right? Was someone who like pretended to operate / be someone who likes the pew-pews. And then recently, I understood that it's changed its meaning, and it means a gooner, means someone who's throwing the fap, right? And I actually called a buddy of mine a gooner, referring to like the gun pew-pew version, and he got really mad. And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Why are you mad about it?" And he didn't explain it. He just said, "No, I'm not one of those." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "You look like a gooner, like someone who," because all of them have like big long beards, right? And they go shoot pew-pews and
I'll
they
tell
used
you
to be
what,
called goons, right?
I hate what they've done to the word, because to me, goons always meant like hired thugs.
Yeah, that's
Right.
always what I
Yeah.
thought for the longest time. Then the internet just ruined me.
Yeah,
Right.
this is like
There's a
term that I've
YouTube
seen.
channel. There's a YouTube channel that used to be called Jobbers and Goons, and he talked about comic characters, those who take the fall,
Yes.
versus those who are just badass. But he recently changed the name. He now goes by Dr. Splash, because
Listen.
goon has a whole new meaning, and he can't use that.
Listen,
page
that
name.
reminds me of back a long time ago when I used to watch The Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm.
The one YouTuber, his name was Make a Path Presents, right? Map.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, this came out around the certain time where the pedos
Right.
were trying to reinvent their name by calling themselves the Map Community.
Oh.
Minor attracted person.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Oh my god, He dropped that real quick. He was like, "Oh my god, I'm getting associated with this shit." Oh no.
Yeah, that sucks. Like language changing and all of a sudden, like within your lifetime, that's unprecedented.
Language changes all the time. Yeah,
but not as fast as it's happening now. Like it's happening in our lifetime, multiple times. Like,
the age of the internet.
Yeah, exactly. It's being
exactly,
broadcasted, so it's happening everywhere simultaneously. Whereas,
and you got retarded TikTok. TikTok, so retarded, man.
TikTok is like a haven for stupidity, and horrors. But I mean that's a different story.
And Tide Pod challenges.
Yeah. There's that one chick I just saw her on Facebook. Who doesn't know Hawaii is part of the United States? Have you seen that one? That one's wow.
Yeah, is that from the guy who interviews people on the street and asks them questions?
No. She herself is saying, "I'm going back to Hawaii, to my country." I guess she came to the mainland to visit, and I guess she didn't go to public school. I don't know. Maybe she was homeschooled or something, and they didn't show her a map, and
Hawaii?
and how Hawaii belongs to the United States.
Yeah.
She's like, we have our own culture. We have our own identity. And
we own your ass.
Yeah.
Cry me a river.
Yeah, it was so weird. And
Jeff Foxworthy has a bit where he takes his family to Hawaii, and he says they don't get out much. But when they got there, his uncle kept asking, when are we going to convert our money to Hawaiian money?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And then someone said, "Let's make Hawaiian pizza."
Let's put some pineapple on this business.
This is gonna be the best thing ever.
Hey, don't knock it. I like it. I eat it. I'm down with it. Some Canadian bacon.
Oh man, something happened to our guest. It disconnected for some reason.
Well, that's really unfortunate.
Oh, look, he reconnected. Curious.
Well, that's really
Strange.
fortunate.
It's so many issues with StreamYards these days, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Time to get down to business. What sort of business do you suppose he is getting down to?
Business.
Is that where Eric July got it from? Data saying it business?
That must be it.
Must have adopted his narco mentality from that episode of Star Trek. Business.
Star Trek was a big
Damn, I almost NDA'd myself.
Oh shit.
Oh, come on, Billy. I was eating.
Oh man.
Well, he's eating something. He's eating that Taco Bell.
He's like, get out of me! Get out of me!
That's the Chipotle special.
That's the clip where you have to clean out your earbuds after the show.
Hey, thank Otter for that fucking sound effect. He's
Hey,
the one
you
who paid
asked for it, all right?
Yeah, I asked for like a nasty fart or like shit or something.
Don't feed the gremlin, Otter. Don't feed the gremlin.
This is so
Otter,
funny.
couldn't you have gotten something a little less chunky?
No.
Yeah, Otter, I didn't even ask for like a nasty, wet fucking shit. Like, you
Well,
added that.
that's what you got, boy. You gotta learn to live with what you get.
Fun clip.
That's
man.
so
Fun
funny.
clip. Oh man.
And
you got some
this is from Star Trek.
art.
This is from
what
Star
a
Trek Next Generation. You
That's
just
cute.
played that clip. And then
Right.
you played this clip. I'm like, what is happening? This is serendipity.
This moment was meant to be.
Hello, he's the star of the show.
You know, I did see a new advertisement for the retelling of George Floyd, his tragic story. Have you seen it, Omar?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's a great one. Let me show you. This is the trailer.
Hello, my niggas. Gather close. Want to hear the tale of Sir Floyd the Breathless? Then sit back and listen well. The signs were clear when he did rob pregnant women by night. Verily, my noble nigger, relinquish unto me all thy worldly possessions this instant. And so it began, when Sir Floyd sought to pay with false coins. And this did not sit well with the shopkeeper.
How dare they pay with false coins in my shop? I shall call the guards!
And the hunt for Sir Floyd had begun. And the news of this enraged the king.
Capture Sir Floyd without delay.
The king commanded with resolve, but due to too many fentanyl potions, he failed to defeat the god. In the end, it was not the gods who defeated him, but his own breath.
Man, the
Damn.
trailer really left me breathless, you know?
Yeah,
Such a
yeah.
tragedy.
I love those Netflix adaptations.
I got a little crick in my neck watching that.
You know, it's very rare for Netflix to do a historically accurate, like actually historically accurate, you know?
They got this one pretty right.
You might say they bent the knee.
Yep.
Otter.
It is what it is because it is what it is, was.
Corey
Because
knows
it
what's
is
up.
What it is.
What it is.
Yeah, to be fair, he uses that like way too much. Like that is a common slang in the South to say that.
Sure.
But he overuses it to the extent it's like, all right, now you're sounding like a fucking parakeet. Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Yes, yes, was. You hear? You hear?
Stupid is as stupid does.
Yeah.
I'm not a smart man, Jenny.
What it is I'm not a smart man, Jenny. Is what
But
it
I
is.
went to college.
She is actually, by the way, the most evil fucking bastard in the movie ever.
She's the villain. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's on scale with Rey and Palpatine.
And to be fair, like his mother's not much better in that movie either.
Are we talking about Forrest Gump?
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, yeah.
Jenny is the villain
the
of
whole
the movie.
dynamic.
Yeah, she is, agreed.
Like, objectively, when someone breaks down exactly how she acts and what she pulls in the movie, it's like, oh, yeah, this is bad. Holy fuck, she like...
You want some AIDS?
Yeah. You want some AIDS? Retard?
Yeah.
Now that you got money?
Yeah.
I'm dying, Forrest. All right, now let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it, you fucking nasty ass skank.
Forrest, I always said you were the last man on earth I would sleep with. And now I've done everybody else. You're the last man on earth.
I did all the NFL teams, all of them.
Forrest is like, Mama always told me to wear a box of condiments.
You know what? So, has SNL ever did a skit of like something like that?
It's the only reason he's still alive.
Yeah.
Because in the army, they gave him the Jimmy caps, right? And he's like, and they probably told him don't bang a whore out there in Viet Cong, you know.
It does remind me of The Jerk. I don't think Otter or Frederic or any of y'all seen The Jerk.
I know what it is, but I've not watched the movie.
Yeah, that's with what's his name?
Steve
Martin.
Martin. Yeah.
Steve Martin. Yeah. Yeah,
I've seen
plenty
plenty
a
of
long time ago.
I've
Yeah, I
seen
watched
plenty
a
of
long
movies
time
with
ago. I
Steve
don't
Martin, but The Jerk is not one of them.
God, y'all gotta
It's
watch this. I
good.
recommended
It's good.
this like multiple times. It is a genuinely
good.
fucking good movie.
Yeah. Probably one of his best. I mean,
Yes.
Yeah.
Premise of the movie: he's a white dude raised by black people who finally finds his music, which is white people music. So it goes on exploring in the world. And he's like, you had like the trashy ass like circus chick. He's got like tattoos of all her boyfriends on her ass.
She's made for the streets.
Oh my god. Let me see if I can pull up a clip of it.
No regrets, guys. No regrets.
No regrets.
I forgot the name of the dog. I think he calls it dumbass because he thought the dog was talking to him to let him know that the building's on fire. The motel.
That's on some idiocracy level retardedness, you know?
Yes, but it's great. It's fucking played so great. You have like a hitman.
Making fun of someone with a disability is retarded.
No, you.
You were saying they had a hitman?
And then there's like a fucking Tony Montana Scarface part of the movie.
Really? Is the tone different or what?
No. It's a comedy, man, the whole movie.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Say hello to my little friend.
Also, Omer, the lady you're drawing, she looks like she'd be right out of Heavy Metal magazine.
Oh yeah. So this is a character David Finch created that is inspired by Conan and Batman mixed together. So,
All right, here's a little bit of a clip. You can play some of it. It's in the private chat link.
Oh, okay. Let me. I can't share on this. Can I? No, I can't even share
Otter,
on,
you can
on
share it.
Firefox.
What am I sharing?
The
Can
link.
you grab the private link and share it? I'll.
The jack. The jack.
Did you?
Let me find it. Which private link?
The
private chat. Private
YouTube
chat.
link in the private chat on StreamYards here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Because I'm having issues with StreamYards at the moment, and on Firefox I can't share anything. Roland T in the house. I draw the heavy metal girl.
What's up, Raul?
Welcome.
Raul drew Glitch last show on the Hump Day.
The Tuesday art stream links chat? Is that it?
No. Here in StreamYards, you have access to
I'm
the
dumb.
private chat.
I'm really dumb.
Yes.
I'm really, really dumb.
Welcome to the club.
Agreed.
You fit in, Otter. It's okay.
I'm a dumb otter.
It's gonna be all right.
Gotta accept me for who I am. So
always.
Which are just like the main character in the movie. Fucking retarded.
Now we can draw focus to the screen.
Everything's on theme tonight. We're talking about the theme tonight is boobs. All sense of the word boobs.
All right, time for the jerk, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Steve Martin time is here.
Now that you're going out into the world, there's something you should know. You see that? Yeah. That's shit. And this is Shinola.
Shit. Shinola.
Son, you're gonna be all right. At what town are you gonna try for first?
Well, I thought I'd try to go to St. Louis because that's where that radio show was coming from.
And remember, the Lord loves a working man.
Lord loves a working man.
And son, don't never ever trust Whitey.
Don't trust Whitey. Lord loves a working man. Don't trust Whitey. Oh, baby. Daddy. Pierre, come here. Don't you forget to grow up now.
Send me a picture, picture post on your lady. Don't forget me.
Okay, let the boy go.
Bye.
Got work to do. And I hope you find whatever it is you're looking for.
Don't trust the whitey.
I will, Ma. I know it's out there.
It's out there, all right. And if you catch it, see a doctor and get rid of it.
See a doctor and get rid of it. Lord loves a working man. Don't trust Whitey. See a doctor and get rid of it. Bye, Grandma.
Oh, I sure do miss David. Is he ever coming back?
Take it away, please, Teddy. It's making us too goddamn sad. I wonder if he's doing all right.
Hey, Maven! How you doing?
Don't worry about me. I think I see a car coming. No, wait. It's a truck. The truck.
Oh, Lord. Take care of our little boy.
I'm hitchhiking. How far are you going? St. Louis, how far are you going? To the end of this fence? Okay. I'm David Johnson. What's your name, sir? Here we are. Okay. Thanks for the company. I hope I can repay you someday.
Damn.
That's the joke.
True high art.
The movie that made Billy Bob the man he is.
Well, actually, that's more of Crybaby. I know that movie like inside and out.
The Johnny Depp film?
Yeah, I know the movie extremely well. Like, I know what the... Hey, let me put it like this. I've watched the movie so much that the minute I start watching, I'm like, oh, I know what dialogue's coming up. I know this line.
I also think of, what's the movie... why am I blanking on the movie's name? Is it Lieutenant Payne? Is that it?
Major Payne.
Major Payne. That's it. Major Payne. That feels like a Billy Bob movie if I've ever seen one.
Well, here's the funny part.
That was so much better than I expected.
Here's the funny part. I recommended it to people on here. I don't even know. I think maybe I recommended it to you. I know Frequency I did.
I was really surprised by it.
Yeah. I was like, this is a movie that I grew up. I had the VHS to it when I was a kid.
Major Payne?
I actually didn't like Coneheads. That movie was too stupid even when I was a kid.
Yeah,
no, you've got a fair point
The
there.
SNL skits
did
were
like
funnier
it.
than the movie. For the Coneheads.
I'll admit it. I'm the odd man out. I enjoyed Coneheads. I watched it a few times.
So,
me too.
So just to let you know, my mother owned a used car shop and a transmission shop. Okay. She had one of the
a tranny shop.
Billy.
She had one of the fucking what was it? The soccer mom vans, and it had like the TV in the back.
Nice.
And one of the movies was Coneheads and shit. God, it's so awful. I can barely remember that movie as well.
We come from France. The only one I know who could down a sub like that is my mom.
Oh, dude.
Otter
I miss
still hasn't
Chris
watched.
Farley.
Who was it? Was it Frederic or Otter? Which one of y'all said y'all never watched Ernest Scared and Stupid?
Oh, I've seen Ernest Scared Stupid since I was like young.
Oh, I love Ernest. No, I love Ernest.
Who was it? There was someone I just found out was never watched Ernest Scared.
Was it Christian?
I mean, I don't think I've seen the Scared Stupid one, but I don't have a problem watching it. Like, I
Yeah,
love Ernest.
and maybe it was you, Frederick, that said you didn't watch it. I don't know. You need to fucking watch that one. That's like the most famous one out of them all.
That was always the one I enjoyed watching the most, even though that's not the one we ended up watching the most. Ernest Scared Stupid. Ernest Saves Christmas was the one my family and I watched the most.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
What's the one you can't get anymore? Is it Ernest Goes to Camp?
I saw Ernest Goes to Camp. That one I know I saw.
You can get them all.
They're all on YouTube. You can watch them all on YouTube.
Yeah, and also getting physical copies. That movie was printed so fucking much. You can find them.
Yeah. Well, one of them was kind of. They tried to weed it out because remember the old commercials, the Indian crying because of all the litter everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that guy played an Indian guy
In one of them, yeah.
I think it was Ernest Goes to Camp. And then cut to modern day, they find out that dude ain't actually Indian.
Yeah.
So they treated it like a huge scandal. They were all pissed off, and they started trying to make that one disappear or something.
Yeah, I bet they went like 2 seconds. Oh, we shouldn't do this, and then around a year later, they said, "Fuck it, who cares?"
Gee, wait until they find out Ernest is not really an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. We need
Ernest
to
goes
hire
to
actual
jail.
retards to play these parts.
Wasn't there an Ernest film with a gratuitous boob shot in it? Or
Which
am I
one?
thinking of another movie where he may have come out and it was like one of the National Lampoon ones?
Oh, National Lampoon movies have boobs all over the place.
Right. But we haven't seen one of those in years.
The National Lampoon movies drove me bonkers.
Well, every one of the movie has the redhead chick on the highway that fucking explodes and dies.
Yeah, and in the 80s, like pretty much every action movie had a boob shot at some point.
Right.
But what drove me nuts was they kept changing the cast of the kids. So in one movie, they're teenagers. The next one, they're little kids. The next one, they're almost adults. Next one, they're teenagers again. It's like, come on!
Yeah, but there's not really consistency in these movies either.
I know. It just that jumped out at me, and it just bugged me. Right
Threw you
off.
off, huh? Threw you for
Ernest
a
I
loop.
guess you could just watch them in a different order, so they age properly as you go. But
So Ernest Goes to Jail, I think, is one of the most underrated ones.
Yeah.
Movies.
that's the one I can remember the most of.
Yeah.
I know I'm really gonna piss people off, but I think Ernest Goes to Camp is one of the most overrated ones.
I remember watching. They would play them like every Sunday afternoon. Like at some point, you got a few back to back during the year. Like, did anyone else watch them like that on television?
What, the movies back to back? Like
Yeah.
different movies? I mean,
No,
I
no.
own
The Ernest movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've owned collections of mine, dude. I've watched like 5 of them back to back.
I much
No,
preferred
I mean
Pee-wee's
on
Big
television.
Adventure. That one was much funnier.
On television, have I watched Ernest movies? Yes. Back when I used to watch television when I was a
Tell
kid.
them Marge sent you.
Like before you could get the movies, they'd have them on, television. Like there'd be a Ernest marathon. There'd be like 3 movies back to back.
And you catch it on VHS. You'd switch the
Yeah.
tape so you could record 9 hours.
Record them. Yeah.
Like, honey, we got to save this. What are you talking about? It's Ernest.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Because you'd never know when you'd see it again. You understand?
You know what movie I don't think you still haven't watched, Frederic, was Book of Eli, which you do need to watch.
Oh, that is
you
like
haven't
a
watched
really
Book
good
of Eli?
movie.
Yeah, I don't think I saw that one.
Like I said,
really
it's
recommend it.
You want to
The
talk about like
soundtrack is
one of
so
the
good.
You want to talk about one of the best villain introductions is in that movie. Literally, he's reading. You get his entire philosophy is what he's trying to do in the movie. He's reading Mussolini, the life of Mussolini and stuff. Mussolini's the one who founded the Nazi Socialist Party.
Well, no, not the Nazi Socialist Party. He founded fascism.
Yes, and the Nazi Socialist Party.
No, he was Italian, not German.
Yes. Who do you think recruited Hitler, dude?
Oh, you're saying...
Mussolini. Matter of fact, that's actually reverse propaganda, like in the Duckinator cartoon propaganda film, or short cartoon. They're making it out like Hitler inspired Mussolini when the actual other way around.
Yeah, it's the other way around.
But no, Mussolini was the one who founded it. So anyways, in the movie, he introduced and he's reading that book. He burns every other books that his men that killed an innocent person brought to him. And it's his whole philosophy of, he's wanting to, the whole point in the movie is he's trying to get a hold of the Bible so he can use it to manipulate and control people. He's not doing it for good means or to spread the word or anything. He's using it as a tool to dominate people.
You're talking about Gary Oldman's character, right?
Yes, in that movie.
Yeah, he's good.
The introduction scene.
Good at playing villains.
The introduction scene is so great in the movie because
everyone. I love that. I love the professional. When he takes the pill, and the cop comes up to him and asks him, "Sir, we call everyone in?" He's like, "Everyone!" I love that shout. It's great.
But if you
really need to
Frederic, should
rewatch
watch
Book of Eli.
I can send you 2 copies one day. I can send you the good actual Blu-ray one. I can also send you a bootleg one.
Yeah, I could probably find them online.
The other one that's kind of like the Book of Eli is the Road to Redemption. Is that? It's very similar to it.
Are you talking about The Road movie?
Is it called the
Which is
Redemption
like a
Road, or
post-apocalyptic story of like a father and son crossing.
yeah, that one, The Road. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, they're
It
very
has
different. Very, very different. That one's
The
like
road
very
is like
nihilistic.
depressing.
Yeah, that one's very, very nihilistic. Also, Trippy
similar,
showed.
similar like an overall theme because it's post-apocalyptic. That's
Yes, but Book of Eli
Yeah.
is very much Christian themed.
right. Yeah.
Whereas that one's just like straight up nihilism.
Right.
Like they
yeah.
literally get to the end of the road, get to the
Yeah.
sea, and the sea is just as bland as the entire movie because it's all pointless at the end, anyways.
Yeah.
Sounds like a hoot.
Yeah. Also, Trippy,
different endings.
Like
Trippy
it's the
showed
type
me.
of movie where let's put it this way, there isn't really a point to them struggling.
Right.
Trippy showed me I think the how the fucking book looks like. Let me see if I can pull up a page of it.
Now, one of them is based on a comic, right? The Road is based on a comic. Is the Book of Eli based on a
No,
comic?
the road
Or
is
is it
based
the
on
other
a
way around?
novel,
Oh, okay.
an actual like novel. Book of Eli is not based on anything, as far as I'm aware. It's not based on a comic or a novel or anything.
Okay. I always wish they'd make like a part 2 with the chick, because you know how she goes off at the end.
Yeah, but I don't know if I really want Mia.
Kunis.
I almost said Mia Khalifa. I'm gonna be honest.
I was
Almost
gonna
fucked
say
up.
I was about to make that joke.
I was about
I
to
was
say it, and
this
I'm like,
close to
hold up.
making that joke.
Mila Kunis. She's the only part in the first movie that it
Damn
kind
it,
of
Mia
ruined.
Khalifa.
She's the only one that kind of ruins a little bit in the first movie because she's wearing makeup, which makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. So you look at her and you're like, why are you wearing makeup? You're supposed to be like post-apocalyptic. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta look good in the post-apocalypse, you know?
And the problem is there's been too much time between the first, and if they would ever make a sequel, that honestly
Right.
I wouldn't care. Also, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not going to take a 5'1" chick, 100.
To go out to the wasteland and kick ass.
Yeah, 115 pounds. I'm like, I don't know.
As it is, her even holding her own with Denzel didn't quite sit right with me either. She should have
And every
died
time-
like multiple times, you know.
And every time she talks, all I want to say is, "Shut up, Meg."
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's movie plot armor. I mean, she
Yeah.
almost gets raped in the film, but is saved by our main
Yeah, I
character.
kind of wish she did, just to shut her up.
In the road?
Nah, in Book of Eli.
Oh, okay.
In the Book of Eli movie.
I was
What-
thinking on the road where I'm like, I actually hate the main character's like wife character, because it's like she's like, oh, it's the post-apocalypse, might as well just get it over with. It's like, well, they're gonna have their way with me and your son, might as well just embrace it. I'm like, the fuck kind of mother is this?
Nah, in this movie,
Must be a
the
liberal.
main villain, he's controlling like a very small, like a town that's like full on in fear of him. He's like an authoritarian mob boss, basically, over this town. Her character, her mother, who's a blind person, is with the main villain in that movie.
Oh, and she's the chick from Splashdance, or what was it? She's the one who would Flashdance. She's the main chick from Flashdance.
I had a mashup between Flashdance and Splash in my head for a
Yeah.
second there.
Well, you almost.
Like,
Let
Daryl
me
Hannah.
see. Yeah, Jennifer Beals
Yeah.
is their actress name. She's very
She's
pretty.
a cutie too.
Yeah, she's still good looking. Yeah, even in that movie.
I can see why he, cleaned her hair in that movie. Set her up. Also, she has like the greatest payoff at the end of the fucking movie. Not gonna spoil it, but Omar knows what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
But Frederic, that's what you should watch. You need to go find it, go download it.
Sounds good.
I mean, and here's the thing: it's a Christian movie, but it's got like guts, murder, and all kinds of other shit in there as well.
Sure.
Gore.
Good film.
He like busts the dudes. He chops multiple heads off, hands.
It wasn't advertised as a Christian movie, that's for sure.
No, it wasn't, but it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Not a lot
100% a Christian movie.
Christian movies that made it through Hollywood.
No, but the reason I suspect this one fully got greenlit is because it was Denzel Washington.
Denzel, yeah, 100%. He said, "I'll do it." Yeah.
He's like I think one of the very few actors who's openly Christian in Hollywood.
Yeah, except he also goes to Diddy parties, so...
Does he?
Yeah.
Does he really?
You didn't know? Yeah.
Well, you know, he's getting the full Catholic priest experience, you know?
Oh, shit.
Had to make it. Had to make the joke. Had to do it.
Alrighty then.
Didn't mean to bring people down, but it's...
Did you...
That's all, folks.
There we go. Also, Frederic, we need to clip the end of that clip with the TikTok thing.
Yeah, remove the TikTok parts, right? We should do that with every clip as well. I don't do much editing. I just usually say fuck it and just put my time and energy in the comic instead.
I do. Well, that would be like a simple edit, to be honest. It takes like,
It would. It'd
take you like 20 seconds.
Oh, well, not on this laptop.
Also, let me play this Norm clip. I don't think I've actually... Have I played it live?
Don't think so.
Well, we're going to play it now.
This is my promise to the people of the Video Podcast Network world. I will not eat a single morsel of food until Margaret Thatcher is dead and buried.
She died 3 weeks ago. We'll be right back with Larry King.
I bet you anything that was just Norm like buying KFC, and he's like, "Man, I got this for lunch, but what's the most entertaining way to eat it?"
You know.
So keep in mind with Norm, of course, we actually find out that he was, cancer and stuff. So it kind of makes sense. So he's putting on weight and stuff, and like every podcast they were making fun of his weight, and him eating like a slob and shit, right? So that was the whole bit. He just wanted to eat chicken on the stream.
The man was a genius.
It was great. It's one of my favorite, my most favorite Norm bits ever on the podcast. Is that one?
He's so funny, man. And he kept this illness from everybody to keep people laughing and smiling. Selfless man. Christian, and he was telling it like it is.
Well, we don't know if he was really Christian. I mean, we've heard things on there like people have gone through. It's just he more identified with Christian beliefs over any others. I mean, it was Christian beliefs and like Buddhist.
Right.
It's like a Jedi, huh?
Yeah.
Hold on. I got a cat meowing in the background. Let me attend to him.
But that was his thing. I've seen like actual compilations where he was like talking on his thing and stuff about it. If that was the two, he's like, it's probably the ones that are probably more likely to be true than other ones. I'm like, yeah. That's right. Alright, show us the titties, boy. Show us the titties.
Show us the boobies. Okay, those are looking pretty nice.
Talking to me. Yeah, I tried to give it a little bit more on, since I had already inked this line here. I tried to kind of push it up there and push it up, and then this I brought it out about halfway more. So
Keep pushing, boy. Your life depends on it.
I tried.
Oh, he only made it 3 pushes. Well, better luck next time, Jim.
Yeah, I had already inked the line, so it was kind of like, oh, I can't do a whole lot.
Oh, man. Why are you inking on stream, you know? It's very, Very naughty, you know.
Getting people to actually be able to see the art.
Oh, we got the perfect
What a
clip for you
horrible,
now.
horrible idea.
We barely use this clip, but here you go. There you go.
Damn, I could totally do that too right now.
Never get rid of that clip. That's a never-green clip.
I thought you were going to use the clip. You guys made me ink.
We still have
I don't
that
think
one?
I have that clip.
That one was removed.
Oh, come on.
Well, that's over on my StreamYards.
We had it here. Billy brought it over, but I think he replaced it. We have to get rid of old ones if we got to bring new ones. You know.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: getting rid of some. The ones we get rid of is just the ones we don't really fucking use, like at all. Like, I mean, we're fixing to have like 2 or 3 more Sabrina clips fixing to be added.
Yeah, that's a must.
What's
How much
Sabrina?
Sabrina
What
is
Sabrina?
there?
Huh?
Not enough.
Who's
Sabrina?
this Sabrina?
Oh, hold up. That's Sabrina.
Very nice. Is there any
Also,
more
we have
clips of
Tin Kage doing. He's an artist in training, and he's doing a drawing of Sabrina.
Yep, in the works.
Is there any more Sabrina?
We're working on it.
Well,
You have
before
to stay tuned.
when the stream was very early on, I actually looked up some more Sabrina, like song and dance clips, and we found even like a better one. We found her with a tank top, white tank top, dude.
Oh yeah.
Keep talking.
You know, Wrangler's Frequency Studios. That chick looks kind of like Sabrina. There, they look like they're bouncing
Complete
up
and total coincidence. Her name is Sabrina. This picture already existed before I ever saw that clip. I didn't know who the singer Sabrina was, and I mean, for one thing, this one's Puerto Rican and the singer is Italian.
Right.
But it's just it is
Now,
kind of a funny
who
coincidence.
drew this? Did you
This
draw
is by
this?
Neutron Bore.
Neutron Bore. Man, how did he draw that shit on her? Man, and still like make it look good. Like it's so
And-
good. It's pretty damn good. Damn. That's
And
nice.
this one is Frederic's.
Yeah, it looks like the zipper's gonna pop on that last one, and this one's just like, how does that strap stay together there?
It's special fiber. It's a poly.
It's a woven ceramic mesh
made with spider
Hold up,
fibers,
it is
DNA
specifically
modified.
the metal's called platinum. Okay, it's very powerful.
And,
More like
on
make
that
boob
note-
look goodium.
Goody, oh, make book. On that note, we usually run 2 hours, and we're already at 3 hours. We've run overtime. Not
Oh,
that
wow.
there's overtime, but we're having such a good time. But every good thing comes to an end, and we have a period at the end of the show where we call shill time.
fucking shit!
Oh, there they are. Look at these gorgeous sons of bitches.
That's right.
That one doesn't get you a copyright claim for the
Nope, we have no
music
issues.
and the video.
Nope.
What?
And sometimes
Dude.
clips can sometimes go by under the radar for a long time, and then boom, they decide one day
Right.
that
Yeah.
so,
Yeah, but for some reason, over a year, we've been using that clip. No
Yep.
problem.
Yep.
That's great. That's great.
So speaking of problems, Otter.
Well, if you want to check out what the Otter does, he's got a book that is about to come out here in the next 1 to 2 months. It is currently in the formatting stage, also getting the glossary updated as we speak. So far, that is going by pretty quickly, all things considered. So be on the lookout for book 2. Book 1, in case you're wondering, is The Curse of the Star Raids. Be sure to follow it if you want to check out good swords and sorcery stories with themes of brotherhood and athletic boobies on top of your regular high adventure. The second book is going to be a bit more cloak and dagger. I call it The Shadow of Twin Moons. Be on the lookout for it very soon.
sounds like a metaphor. Twin moons.
So speaking of twins, frequency.
Yeah, you can find my books on Amazon. Got Haley Star Bad Kitty and Bad Kitty Haley's World. You can also follow me over at Substack under Frequency Studios. And also I have a YouTube channel. Do a channel search for @Wrangler212. And I usually do the weekly wing it, but for the next month, that'll be happening over on James Esparza's channel, World Without End. So the wing it will continue, and then it'll resume back on my channel in about a month.
Nice. I just want to play this clip. That's it.
I hope you choke on a motherfucking cheese stick, you nasty, greasy bitch. You look like you drink white Gatorade and smell like nickels. Fuck you.
All right. Go ahead, Omar.
It always gets me.
Oh man, that's great. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe. All these wonderful people and myself. You can find me at Omerglitch all over the web. Follow, like, share, and subscribe as well. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Rumble, Pill, Facebook, GarciaDesigns.com is my website. It's currently under construction, but all the good shit will be there.
Boom, like a pro. iMakeComics.com.
I need to get me some post-it notes.
Proofofcomics.com. Check it out. You got the comic, you got the podcast. Tomorrow on Comicsgate Commandos, we got Mandy Summers as a guest. It's going to be real interesting. Tune into that. And of course,
But our country is blessed to have the extraordinary talent, energy, and genius represented in this room. It really is great genius. Not all of you, but most of you. Many of you.
That's great. If you do make post-its, glue them onto a thin piece of cardboard so they'll last longer.
Oh, sweet.
that's the trick. And if you like these art tips and tricks, tune in next week for another episode. We don't have a guest next week, I don't think, so we'll be open. So we might invite
maybe Aaron?
Yes, Aaron. We're definitely re-inviting him for sure. I should have invited him tonight. I forgot. My bad. Sorry, Corey. We'll make it up. Stay tuned. Tonight was Omer's show. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. Stay tuned.
Thanks for
till next
inviting me,
time.
guys. Appreciate it.
It was a pleasure, man. Thanks for coming on. That's it for tonight. Au revoir. Goodbye.
God bless everybody.
Hasta luego. Bye con Dios.
The sun has gone to bed, and so must I. So long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye, 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 goodbye.
Hello, Bitcoiners. Thank you very much. Hello. It's good to be with you. It's good to be with you.